Àgbélẹ̀mọ́. APC. Àgbélẹ̀mọ́. APC. Àgbélẹ̀mọ́. Ọ̀ṣun. Ọ̀ṣun. Oyètọ́lá. Oyètọ́lá. Ọ̀ṣun. Oyètọ́lá. Ọ̀ṣun. Òṣogbo youth, the great youth of Nigeria, the great youth of Nigeria, the uncompromising youth of Nigeria, the best of the youth of our country, Nigeria. Great, 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 great. What about the broom revolution? So beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Now you have seen our national chairman has done the job. We thank God for him. Just a few weeks after he assumed the office, he got the kitty and a safe deposit. Now, he has the luck to face you in Osun, to ask you to please do the same thing. Come out with your PVC and vote massively for APC.
My good people of Nigeria, I love you. The reason why I'm here today is because of our brother Mazina Dikanu, and because I want the betterment of our country, and I want the dividend of democracy to circulate, and I want marginalization to be put to an end. Right from the bottom of my heart, I have never failed in my life, and this is what I have said. There was never a time I have come out to be supporting all those Fulani bandits who are raping people, killing people. We cannot continue to be talking when we are not helping ourselves. We live in Europe here. Every time we talk, it's like the European people are not listening to us. They are not doing the list. They are not even helping us. So this is the time we think we can be able to reflect our votes so that we can be able to negotiate with our politicians. Because this is the time we have power to talk. And what do we want mostly in this country now? Insecurity and marginalization. But because of those people who are majority in social media, when you say truth, they'll start attacking you. I am not supporting Fulani bandits or any terrorism in Nigeria. I'm a very good person. This evening, I came out very late. I want to say my mind. Everybody is free to say his own mind. And at the end of the day, what I am saying today, most of you will see it materializing. I start with Mazin Adikano. Before the detention of Mazin Adikano, he was my good friend and he was my leader. I admire him because he was fighting for marginalization of our Biafran brothers and our people. So everybody know that what was going on in Nigeria was uncalled for. Those Fulani bandits, they were spreading from state to state, taking over forests, taking over everywhere. It was uncalled for. Nobody will support that type of terrorism. There was never a time I have supported terrorism, and I will never support terrorism. We have to look for a way out, how we can be able to live out from this terrorism. We cannot continue to remain like this. I said, look, what can we do now? I said, it will be better for us to negotiate with the government because most of our people who are here today, some of them are not, they don't understand the situation. We just shout Peter Obi, you are a good man. You become a good man. For truth is bitter. For me, I will continue to say the truth. If you like, don't believe, that is your own cup of tea. I am fighting to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out next year. So those of you who are shouting, rallying, going everywhere, if you like, donate money from now to 300 years. The truth have to be told you. If you like, don't believe. President Mohammed Buhari will never release Nnamdi Kanu. He will never release it. So when you say release him, when I'm telling you this thing today, shut up, fool, Sabo, I did collect money from anybody. But I am saying here today because Nnamdi Kanu helped me. When I was having the first time I was having a case in the court, 2020 with the Oba of Benin, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent someone to me and he helped me with a lawyer. So now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, I have to do everything to also help him. But some of you don't see very good. You don't understand the type of help I'm helping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But those one who are intellectual know what I am doing today. You understand? If you want to ask money from your father, you cannot start insulting your father. Father will not give you that money. So today, I have looked at the two presidential candidates who are contesting. Two people are contesting the election. Peter Obi is not contesting. That one is just, I don't know what he's doing, whether he's sleeping or I don't know. Two people are contesting for president. Number one is Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I've looked at Ahmed Bola Tinubu. If Ahmed Bola Tinubu become the president of Nigeria today, please, if you're just joining us, share this video. I don't know if you are seeing me, right? Yes. Please, if you are seeing what I am saying, right? Yes. Okay. If this man, Bola Tinubu, become president of Nigeria today, so what will happen to us? Let me start from my state. Even though you don't vote, they must surely announce the results of the winner. The winner must emerge. He didn't help you when he was in need. That is the reason why I come out now to help him. I am helping him now, but you will not know because only the wise one know what I am doing now. I'm helping him. You understand? Please, if you can hear me, write yes. I want 5 people to write yes. Let me know if the people are hearing me. So, my great people, my Biafran brothers, I want to tell you secrets. If you like, don't believe me. The secret today is very important. That is truth. Tinubu is campaigning to become president of Nigeria. He have taken a northerner from Borno State, from northwest, no, northeast as his running mate. If Tinubu succeed to be president tomorrow, Edo State will become opposition. My people of Edo State, we will never vote for Tinubu, because we will never vote for Tinubu. I want to start with my state. I will fight to make sure Tinubu will not, even though I heard they are going to share 50,000 naira for election. We are going to do everything possible to make sure Tinubu don't win our state. If Tinubu win Edo State, we all are finished. Because if anybody from Edo State is here today, if you look at what is happening in Edo State, what the Oba of Benin and the former governor did in Edo State, you will shed tears. If you are familiar with Edo State, there is what you call Biafra. If you look at the house, you sure don't want to go into all those properties. In one local government, the heart of the city called Oredo local government, all the houses have been sold. No Benin man even have a house in that. These people are just, they are just being brainwashed and being moved by foolishness. They say they are number one, they are senior. If you come to Edo State where I come from, the heart of the local government, just like I have Kano City, the house in that local government, 98 is not 70% or 80% of those houses is owned by foreigners, by the Yorubas. And I'm not fighting the tribe, by the Yorubas and the Igbos and just these two tribes. This is very good. I'm not saying it's not it's not good. But that's, you cannot see that type of thing in the Port Harcourt or Enugu or in Bada. But we are just these Benin people. Some of us are so very stupid and foolish. This is some of the things we are trying to correct now. My brother, if you know you are from Edo State, please write yes. Do you know what will happen to Edo State if Tinubu be president? From the bottom of my heart, the gods of our land have told me to reveal this secret to you today. I did not hate somebody, Tinubu as a person, but the calamity that will fall on us to be a disaster. One, let us agree now, Tinubu become president of Nigeria. Our governor is a member of opposition party, PDP. Tinubu is APC. Are you all know Tinubu, the type of government they practice? They will use military and money and everything to impose their candidate. You see what happened when Ayo Fayose was the governor of Ekiti State? They used military. The Ayo Fayose was beaten up. The security blow him in the eye. They nearly kill Ayo Fayose. But everybody had forgot. Tinubu said he want to control the whole West, the Yoruba land, with force. A situation, if Tinubu become president of Nigeria, you all know Izeyamu, Barrister Osaigi Izeyamu, the former secretary to Edo State governor, who contested the election with Obaseki. If you mistakenly or foolishly vote Tinubu, you have already voted for Izeyamu. Do you know Izeyamu, the man who contests election with our governor? A vote for Tinubu is a vote for Osaigi Izeyamu. This man was the former secretary to Lucky Benedion for 8 years. One road was not tied for 8 years. From 1999 to 2007, one single road was not tied. He was the secretary to the state governor. Concluded this recent primaries of PDP. There was no primaries. They just appointed people to become House of Assembly. People who bought form, they just write name and they submitted name. You see the type of person you want to rule. And do you know the people that are in APC in Edo State? They are lions and tigers. These are criminals, mafias, terrorists, land grabbers, hire killers. If anybody from Edo State now, please write if you're from Edo State. We have to think about the implication of a vote for Bola Tinubu. Our generation is destroyed forever. We will never, we will never exist again. How many we with the Benins will be cut off from the surface of earth. I raise my hand before my God Almighty. For what I am saying is today, God is watching me to judge me. If you vote for Tinubu, they will bring Izeyamu to be governor. Ishama will never become governor in Edo State. Do you know their agenda? If you don't know their agenda, the agenda of the Oba of Benin will be superseded, will be implemented. The agenda of the Oba of Benin says that Oba of Benin owns the whole land, that every other ethnic group, they are all slave before the Oba of Benin. And I am 100% sure that this implementation, this policy will be implemented by Izeyamu. If Izeyamu finish 8 years, he will hand over to Tony Kabaka. Tony Kabaka finished for 8 years. To become the governor in Nigeria, even though you don't go to secondary school, you can be governor. So Tony Kabaka can also contest for governor. After 8 years, then Oranomigo will also continue from there. So before you become a governor, you have to go to the palace of the Oba Benin and drink oats. And that is oats, poison. And that spiritual, or what do you call it, that devilish oath. So I don't want to go there because we are talking about national level. My great people of Edo State, if you know you are from the Edo Central, if you mistakenly vote for APC, you are the one who have voted to stop Esama becoming governor in Edo State. I say we are born of science and wonder. I am a wise and intelligent man. Any votes for Tinubu from the Asian land, don't ever come out and complain that Ishama is not governor. You are the one who have earned that chance. You know, we have 18 local governments. The Asian people have 5 local governments. So it will be possible for them to just collect 7 local governments from Edo South and go and collect a little from Edo North. People will remain marginalized. You know, in their parable, if you see Isan, if you see the Ishan, if you see Snake, you see this Oba of Benin who migrated from Ile-Ife. You see the Oba of Benin is working for Tinubu. If you don't know what I am saying today, we will continue to use this, our platform, to tell our people the spiritual consequence if we made mistake in our life. Oba of Benin, Oba Eware, is a APC card carrying member. 100% APC card member. If not me, Izeyamu, APC could have been the governor of Edo State. I am the one. God used me to stop him. Because the Oba Bini wanted to call his brothers. You know, in Edo State, in Edo South, where we come from, we have 7 local governments. Oba Bini arranged his brothers in all those villages. He will call them and tell them to tell these people, anybody who vote for the governor is an enemy of the lands. But I block all those his moves. My fellow people of Isha, my fellow Benin, and my fellow Godomigodo, Esako, Bo, Mahakoko Edo Mawa. Politics is a game. It's a game, just like a football game. Politics is a game of interests. Politics is a game of interests. You see Oshomole today is fighting for Tinubu. He's not fighting for you. He's fighting for his own interests. Former governor of Edo State, Adams Aliyu Oshomole, is fighting for his own interests. He's not fighting for we. I am begging our Eastern brothers, if you made this mistake, God Almighty will remember us. Say, I said this thing before. Don't look all those one. This is Fulani. It's not. These people are just trying to deceive you. These people who are deceiving you, tomorrow you see them with the same Fulani sharing money together, enjoying themselves. They are trying to coward you, and you fall into a trap. May failure never be our portion. And me, my great people of Edo State, election is coming. I had information that Tinubu is the one, APC is the one sponsoring Obi. They are sponsoring Obi to destabilize PDP. You all know that in the whole of East, PDP, that is their stronghold. In the South where I come from, the 6 states we have in the South is a PDP stronghold. They are sponsoring Obi. They want to use Obi to destabilize the Southeast. I want to say this to the general public. There is no way Tinubu can win Edo State. The people that are in Edo State who are in APC, they are mafias. They are going to eat Tinubu money. This Tinubu, so these people, they don't know. These politicians, when they have money, they don't think like the way we think. The last election they did, Oba of Benin brought out money. I don't want to mention the name of the man he gave money to campaign against the governor. That man never even used any money. He used the money to better himself. Oba of Benin was so very shocked when the result was announced at Governor Obaseki. You see, today the governor of Edo State no longer go to Oba Palace. He don't longer go to Oba Palace. Oba of Benin brought out money. How can a traditional ruler, ordinary traditional ruler, will be bringing out money to work against a sitting governor? Even Sanusi didn't do such a thing. The former emir of Kano, Sanusi, he didn't do that. The Oba of Benin brought out money to work against this present governor. But with the glory of God and with the support of our people, we were able to break that jinx, and the wish of the people emerge. So, my great people, if you are watching me around the world, Obi is being sponsored by APC to confuse the people of Southeast and some South states. I want to make it very clear that those people who are shouting Obi, if you are watching them on social media, I want to say it that in a state where I come from, we have 18 local governments. I am from Orion local government. We don't have anything like Obi in my local government. In Nigeria, we have 774 local governments. I want to publicly boast that my local government will be delivered for PDP. So all those arbitrary changes, it don't even exist in my local government. Because for Obi to come and make arbitrary change, it's going to cost millions of nairas. First and foremost, you have to hire a vehicle. You have to buy for. There is no structure. To build a structure in my local government, do you know how many millions? You see, this is an easy change. This one you are seeing, I repeat, the only place where you are hearing arbitrary change, in those states where I come from, in Oredo local government, the highest population in my local government is I think Igbo people have the highest population in that, if not Igbo. The highest population, if you have not heard this before, please just take notes. In Oredo local government, we have 18 local governments, but in Oredo local government, the Igbo population in that center of my local government is close to about 25% of the people who are living, just like we have Sambongari in the north, Sabogari. The Igbo population in that local government is close to 25%. So the second largest population in Oredo local government, followed by the Ishan people. These people is having almost about 17% of the population. You see? So those where you are hearing Obichereche, if you come to Benin, there is no house you will go to, I have an Igbo man as a tenant. There is no street, there is no Igbo man as the landlord. Now they are landlords. I'm proud of that because we come from the same place. So when you are hearing Obichereche, those one you are hearing these people that are shouting Obi, these are traders. All those markets, those big markets we have in Benin, their Igbo people are in charge of those big businesses. You see, and we are very close to the Igbo people. We just mingle together. So my friends, the reason why I'm telling you these things today, in Oredo, they are not showing any other local government in Edo State to show Obi is there. No. See, when Obi in that very local government, those people you are seeing that are shouting Obi, they are comedians on Facebook. All those Facebook comedians, they just organize themselves. One politician give them money to come out. They are shouting. You see these people that they are going, they're giving them. But I was told that it's APC that is sponsoring them. Because APC brought money. They have money. Some people said they were giving 1 million. Some people they were giving 500,000. And they just give all these people money on social media. They're shouting Obi. At the 9 minutes, Obi with the camp to support Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. I'm using this opportunity to tell the whole world that in my state, the governor of my state is the same thing like Martin Luther King. The man have come, he have done wonder in my state, and he's going to leave a good legacy. And we know the governor is going to hand over the power to an shaman. So I repeat, any shaman who is voting for APC, you will make the greatest mistake of your life, and the generation of your children will blame you, and you will regret what you are about to put your hand. Because in Edo State, we have 3 senatorial zones. We have Northern Zone, we have Central Zone, and we have South Zone. South senatorial districts. We have South, North, and Central. This North, Oshomole have ruled for 8 years. The South now, the governor have ruled very soon, 2024 will be 8 years. The next governor now, so it will come from the Central. If you vote for APC, you are just killing the future. Don't let anybody deceive you. And I will never in my life come to correct you again. You are killing the future of your chance. Don't let Oduso betray you. These are just distractor. As I know, I am here. What I know, as long as I live, Obi is not contesting for president. Peter Obi is not contesting for president. I want to make it very clear that I don't play a politics of ethnicity. I can support anybody who I feel will bring harmony, reform, restructuring, and someone who will put this Fulani herdsmen to an end. And somebody who will bring Nnamdi Kanu out. I knew in my heart, come May 29, 2023, in the first month of June, and that May 29, when Abuhari is handing over power to ATIKU, Atiku Abubakar is going to announce how Nnamdi Kanu will be released. And Nnamdi Kanu is not a criminal, he's a political detainee. Nnamdi Kanu is not a prisoner, he's not a criminal, he's not a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu is a political detainee. I love him so much. Nnamdi Kanu helped me when the Oba Benin brought out thousands of euros to eliminate me here in Europe. He even sent assassin to kill me. It was the help of God that I'm still alive today. So I have looked at everywhere. There is nothing I can do than to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The help I am helping Nnamdi Kanu today is the greatest help human can ever render. Why am I doing this today? Is because I am campaigning for Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and I will continue to campaign for him. So at the end, when I'm opportune to meet with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, So he will be able to know that, oh, look, this our brother was one of those the campaign people who fought for me. And what they have demanded now, they want Mazin and the Kanu to be released. So those one who are not aware, who are not informed, you better be informed. If you vote for Tinubu, what is going to be your interest? Because in politics is a game of interest. There is no permanent enemy. So what will going to be your interest? I'm asking the southeastern Nigeria. When Tinubu become president, the vice president will come from what is called Borno, northeast. Then Igbo man will become what? Will become Minister of Science and Technology or Minister of Trades and Economy. Is that what you will take? My great southeast, what I want to tell you today, I am fighting for you. You will not know. You will be insulting me because Atiku is a Fulani man. I am not a Fulani man, but I know Atiku will bring changes to our country. What will you gain from Tinubu? Tinubu was part of this government. What have you benefited from Tinubu? Tell me. Tinubu was the one who appointed Osinbajo as vice president. He was the one who appointed Senate president. He was the one who appointed Speaker Bajamila. He was the one who appointed, I don't want to mention the rest positions. I'm asking you, which Igbo man did he appoint in position? Show me. The only man who appointed Igbo man in position was Jonathan. He appointed Pius Ayin as secretary to the government of the federation. So this man was the part and parcel of this government for 8 years. Igbo people were not recognized. So are you sure now when he become president, he's going to he's going to recognize you? Don't let anybody deceive you. I raise my hand up. Please, my Igbo brothers, don't be fooled with Obi. Obi is a distraction. I'm very happy today IPOB have came out to distance themselves from IPOB. Please just hold on. Somebody is talking. You are still calling. Why are you doing this? I'm very happy today that I was glad from the bottom of my heart that IPOB came out to distance themselves from Peter Obi, Gregory. Peter Obi, why are you doing this to our Igbo brothers? You are not contesting election. Why are you trying to distract them? These people are fighting for marginalization. They are Biafrans. Why are you deceiving them? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Our Igbo brothers suffer for 8 years in opposition. Government that is going to remember the Igbo now. The last time the Igbo people benefited from government was during the time of Jonathan. My Igbo brothers, look at my face. I am Biafra man like you. I have never come here to deny that I am not a Biafra man. I have never came here to come and disrespect Nnamdi Kanu. I didn't come here to come and insult Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is my brother. He helped me. This is the only opportunity I can also use in helping him. My Igbo brothers, last 2019 election, you all voted for ATIKU. ATIKU won that election, but at the end of the day, because of Buhari was the incumbent, he used 1 million votes to to win the votes. And we were very surprised that the chance of Igbo man becoming the president, Wike was the one who confused the chance. As you all know, our father from the South, Chief E.K. Clark, an Ijaw man, our ancestor, our father, he went alongside with the Igbo elders. They solicited for an Igbo presidency, a president that must come from the southeast. What happened? Wike, just like what Peter Obi is still doing today, distraction. He knew he cannot win that president. Instead of him to allow an Igbo man, we have many Igbo people. We have Chukwuma Soludo, we have Dave Umahi, we have Ogwonyi. We have many Igbo people who can be president. Instead, Wike, the highest betrayer I've ever seen in my life is Governor Wike. Governor Wike betrayed the Igbo. No Igbo man is even talking about what Governor Wike did to them. Instead of you to be talking about how Wike betrayed the chance of Igbo man being president, you are now insulting me. And I will not let that one bother me. I must fight for our Igbo brothers. God must hear our prayer because we are the Israel of Africa. What Wike did to the Igbo people, we remember what happened in Sokoto. There was a fire outbreak. Governor Wike traveled to Sokoto. He donated 500 million naira. He wanted to be president. When Governor Wike knew in his heart that this chance was Igbo man to be president. God, am I lying? He didn't. He was doing all those things so that to displease, he want to please others, and you want to please others and display. I don't know how to say it in English. You think you cannot cheat God, Governor Wike. You have a serial betrayer in your blood, Governor Wike. Even though you come back to PDP, you are a betrayer. Our Igbo brothers, share this video. Let me tell you the truth. Tell friend truth, not the spoil friends. Even Obasanjo campaign for everybody that the Igbo man must be president. See what Governor Wike did. Governor Wike, instead of Governor Wike to allow an Igbo president, Governor Wike came and said he want to be president. After Jonathan have been president, Governor Wike want to be president from the same zone. You know, we have 6 zones in Nigeria. Jonathan was from the same zone. Then a Wike come and say he want to be president. Where have you seen that type of thing happening before? You want to deceive everybody. I was looking, Wike have forgot what happened in Obigbo, Oyingbo, when many Igbo people were selected, brought out from their room, they were massacred, taking their dead body away. Wike came out and described them as terrorists. So our Igbo brothers who were killed. After he have displeased the Igbos, he want to please himself. Do you think the spirit of those people you that were killed will allow you to be presidents? To say God is asleep? I don't want to go to those deep sides. We're surprised Dave Umahi led the Ohanese Igbo and some Igbo elders. Look at Wike was telling just changing his mouth. Up till today, Wike have never deemed it fit to compensate those Igbo traders, those innocent Igbos who were massacred. Many of them who hide on top of ceiling, they were shot in the ceiling, brought out. Their dead body was nowhere to be found. Those one who were taken to Abuja, they were raped. I don't want to go into all those sides. And Wike now, he said he want to be president for Nigeria. He did. I said people were even, some of them were even supporting him. Somebody were telling me that Wike he win the vote of Abia State. Some people say he win the vote of I don't know which state he won, and they vote for him in Congress. Somebody who's this life. Why people are very wicked? Wike knew very well. Do you think a northerner will do what Wike did? He came out because Rivers State is one of the richest states in Nigeria. He brought out money. He will even share it $20,000. $20,000. And people are now blaming Tambawa. I will not blame Tambawa because it was never the turn of Wike to be governor, a president in Nigeria. How can Wike be president when the power was supposed to go to the east? But none of you is talking about all those things today. Eh? Let me block that. In nature, let me block your head. You are very stupid. Where is my phone? Please hold on. If you write nonsense, I block your head. You are very stupid. Do you think you can come here and write nonsense? Is it here nature? I didn't see you. Don't worry. I will see you again. I'll block your head out of him here. Look at what Wike did. So these people who are saying they want Igbo president, it was two parties we have in Nigeria. It was PDP and APC. It's the same thing in Germany here. It's SPD and CDU. In England, you see they are doing they want to be president now, prime minister now. It's conservative now and Labour. Those one were just Peter B just fooling himself. Wike have betrayed the Igbos. The chance of Igbo man being a president in this very 2023, Wike is the one who blocked the chance of the Igbos. I've told you the truth. That is the truth. Which other presidential candidate do we have now? We have ATIKU and Tinubu. Look at Tinubu now. A sick man who is sick, say he want to be president because he want to come and share money. Want to share money. Tinubu, you see what happened to you. See what will happen to you. If it was Osibajo who came out for president, I will campaign for him, but not you. You are sick. You are already 84 years. 84 years old man. You want to be president. 84 years. When you become president and you become 85 years, then you want to do election 90 years. Then you want to rule for 94 years before you what is this now? Is it, since your turn? Eh? So you see, look at Tinubu today now is under drugs. After they have see if this man die, if anything happened to Tinubu, I'm going to hold Oshomole responsible. Oshomole should be arrested and the Yoruba people should arrest Oshomole because if anything happened to Tinubu, Yoruba people should hold Oshomole responsible because Oshomole is one pushing Tinubu now. When you know this man is sick, the same way Obasanjo push Yar'Adua to his grave. Oshomole, you see, I think people are seeing what is going on now, but people are pretending they don't know what is going on. Look at Oshomole now, he's pushing this man now to his early grave. What I see him now.
Let me see your broom if you are determined for
NPP. Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. Senator Kwankwaso, thank you.
You see, Kwankwaso now have advised Tinubu now, say, my brother. I heard the other day say, Kwankwaso mother is a Yoruba woman. That's what I heard in Rome. I am not there. And they have Yoruba stroke counsel. Who needs to advising his brother now, say, from the mother side. See, look, you are old. If you don't listen to Oshomole, you are pushing him. When this man need to happen to this man just now, they will come and be holding Oshomole. Oshomole, you better confess now how many of you people are pushing Tinubu. Because when the thing sets, if they are holding you responsible, I will not be here to defend you. Okay. See, Kwankwaso. Okay.
Ruben, thank you very much, and Barka de Salah.
Same to you, sir. Baraka de Salah. How do they say? Eid Mubarak. Well, very quickly, let me ask you. The big story, let's start with the Peter Obi dimension of it. In the last 1 month or so, there have been talks about you and Peter Obi coming together. And there was an issue about who will be the running mate, who will be the presidential candidate. There were persons who said, well, considering the fact that there are people who claim that it's the turn of the Southeast, that you should be the running mate. Your supporters also argued that you cannot be running mate to anybody. And now, Mr. Peter Obi has chosen Dati Baba Ahmed as his running mate. Do you feel disappointed? Do you think that, well, this was one transaction, one proposed deal that failed? How do you feel now that you didn't get a chance to align with the Southeast?
Thank you very much, Ruben. Let me say that I think we have passed that season. We are now in the process of course, Peter has now gotten his running mate. We have also sent the running mate of our party, or my humble self. And before now and 15th of this month, which INEC, of course, said is mandatory for each and every political party to do or to finish the substitution. And therefore, for us in the NNPP, very soon, we are going to take decision either to allow the gentleman, Oladipo Johnson, who accepted to send his name to INEC, and the party will sit down and take decision to either substitute or allow his name to continue.
Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, are you likely to still be looking at the Southeast and then drop the current placeholder, Mr. Ladipo Johnson from Lagos, who is occupying the position? Or are you likely to go ahead with him?
Well, actually, we are very much open now to pick anybody from the South. But what we are also sure is that the person will be a Christian to ensure that the ticket is properly balanced in terms of religion, in terms of region, and in terms of many other things that the party is sensitive to. So I think we need to be a little bit patient and see what happens between today and the end of 15th of this month, which is Friday, 2022.
Well, but do you feel like you not being able to work out a deal with Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party is a major loss? Or you just take it as one of those things? Because on social media particularly, he's been celebrated that he has made a good choice. Southeast, Northwest, and Dati Ahmed, Baba Ahmed, considering his pedigree. Do you feel threatened by that? That you have missed a major opportunity?
Ruben, at this point, I will just ask you to please do justice to what I have said. Try and keep my interview in YouTube or in areas that it can be safe. And I'm sure one day you will bring it out and it will be very useful and it should be a lesson to everybody in this country and even beyond.
Okay, but what do you think of the possibility of a Muslim ticket? The governor of Kano State, Governor Ganduje, talking about his own party, was saying, well, there's nothing wrong about or with a Muslim ticket. So that's what they are doing in the APC, most likely. What do you think of that? Do you think that a Muslim ticket is not an issue in the process as you go ahead? So if you drop your placeholder, are you likely to look for maybe a Muslim from the Southwest?
You see, in 1993, in SDP, and at that time, I was Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. We found ourselves with such a similar situation where we had a Muslim ticket. But that was almost 30 years ago. Now in 2023, it will be exactly 30 years. And so many things have changed in this country. And the responsible thing or things that made things to change actually were the leadership, the quality of the leadership that we have seen over the years, which allowed Nigerians to, unfortunately, took to their cocoons in terms of religion, in terms of ethnicity, region, and so on. And that is exactly what our party, the NNPP, will do whatever it can to bring Nigerians together. But for now, I believe even the person and people who are talking about Muslim ticket, we all know that that is not the best arrangement, and it is just a matter of time that they will realize the mistake of doing it. But that is not even the worry for the PDP and the APC. I believe it's the party or parties themselves. Everybody in this country, including themselves, believe that the two parties have failed. And therefore, anybody who is standing on those parties is like standing on nothing. And there is no way you can build something on nothing, because that is what they are. People were in PDP and APC because there was no alternative. Now there is an alternative on the ground, our party, the NNPP. I'm sure many people will be disappointed because many people now are finding it difficult to look into what is likely going to happen tomorrow, or even what is happening today. These parties have failed, whether Muslim or Christian, or Muslim Christian. For me, it doesn't matter. I think it's the foundation, it's the building on which the candidates are likely or are going to stand on. So I'm not worried about the combination of PDP or APC. I am more worried about the future of this country, which I believe at the end of the day, it is only the NNPP that is strong enough in terms of capacity and capabilities of the candidates, right from the State Assembly, Senate, House of Reps, gubernatorial, and presidential candidates. We took our time really to arrive at this party, the New Nigeria People's Party, because we are looking for a brand new Nigeria, because what we have today has failed us. And therefore, that was why we are very careful in terms of even the membership of our party. Talk less of the candidates that are standing election for us. So I believe that even though we had short period of time to start this party or to join this party, up to the time of submission of our candidates, which is about 4 months. But don't forget, Ruben, we have twice that time now to do our campaigns, to talk to Nigerians, and I'm sure whatever we are going to say to Nigerians in terms of failure of APC and PDP is what everybody knows. And nobody is in doubt that whoever they put will only continue with the bad work they have been doing in this country.
Well, Senator, many will argue that your campaign is gaining traction only in the northern part of the country and not in the south, and that your electoral value is restricted to Kano State. What do you intend to do to gain national appeal? Because people say, oh, Kwankwaso. It's just Kano State. Is this a national campaign or is your agenda about just Kano State?
Ruben, just Kano, as if you are talking about 100,000 people. Don't forget that in Kano, what was being registered is almost what was being registered in some of the regions or zones that we are talking about in this country. But for people to think NNPP or Kwankwaso is only restricted to Kano or even Northwest or even Northern Nigeria, I think they don't understand what is happening today in this country. Look, Kwankwaso or NNPP is not only restricted to this country, Nigeria.
My brothers, thank you very much. You see, we will continue playing it. So we have opened the line for people to call. Before you call, please, we are not here. You see, Kwankwaso, I've sent a message. I not the video was still playing. He sent a message to Tinubu that, oh, go and take care of your heads. Tinubu is old. Some of our brothers say referendum. No problem, ATIKU. Come and discuss the referendum with ATIKU. ATIKU is a civilian. He is not a military government president. ATIKU, you see, ATIKU is the man. As for me, Edo State will never be opposition. Never. Delta State and Edo State, they goes together. You see, my brother, look at what is happening now. They say Wike want to decamp to which party? You are just joking. Let me show you a video. Wike decamp next year. Look at what is happening in River State. Let me show you. In River State.
The River State chapter of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has deepened following resignation of key members of the party in the state. While the members are yet to get over the shock of the resignation of strong supporters of the leader of the party in the state, a former governorship aspirant in the state, Tonye Princewell, has also resigned his membership. The report.
Reacting to the development, the APC Assistant Publicity Secretary in the state, Darlington Unwauju, described some of the defectors as those who have added value to the party.
Politics in Nigeria is not ideologically based, and so you see this sort of thing when once it comes to transition seasons. A few of the individuals that had made valuable contributions to the growth of the party in time past, but majority.
You see what is happening in River State now. ATIKU will not win. ATIKU will not win. You see, it will be like a magic to you. You see what is happening in River State now. The whole big weight now, all of them don't switch go PDP now. That is where Wike come from. Oh. Which person Wike want work for? Wike just make Yanga market. Yanga, I sabi make Yanga. Tolo make Yanga. Look at them here, the campaign now to PDP. And you want to let Obi make you to labor in Tinubu say you labor to die, labor in vain. You see, look at them now. Look at them. Look at them. These are the governorship as candidates, big men. Look at them. The people who have the resources to move the party. All of them switch to ATIKU.
The crisis rocking the River State chapter of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has deepened following resignation of key members of the party in the state. While the members are yet to get over the shock of the resignation of strong supporters of the leader of the party in the state, a former governorship aspirant in the state, Tonye Princewell, has also resigned his membership. The report.
Reacting to the development, the APC Assistant Publicity Secretary in the state, Darlington Unwauju, described some of the defectors as those who have added value to the party.
Politics in Nigeria is not ideologically based, and so you see this sort of thing when once it comes to transition seasons. A few of the individuals that had made valuable contributions to the growth of the party in time past, but majority of those who have resigned are persons who have for long left the party. technically speaking. And so turning in resignations on social media and all that, some of them even with party letterhead papers, showing that they do not even understand what they are doing.
Darlington, while commenting on Tinubu's speak, expressed optimism that the presidential candidate would have consulted widely before making his choice. Meanwhile, some residents of Port Harcourt said Nigerians should focus on the value the candidate may add in achieving good governance, rather than focusing on religion as the basics for choosing political leaders.
The onus lies on a presidential or governorship candidate to decide who should be on that joint ticket with them. So I believe that the candidate must have consulted widely before making a choice. So we'll live with that.
Unless we leave religion aside, whatever is the situation of this country, right, we can get it right. But if we continue to talk about religion, this person is a Christian, this person is a Muslim, it has nothing to do with people's moral. We keep on talking about one seat alone or two seats alone. We talk about the presidency and the vice presidency. People don't talk about the National Assembly, which is by law in a democratic government. This is the people that make the law.
The issue of his religion shouldn't have been a very serious issue if not for the level of religious rife and unnecessary.
You see now. So if you want to call in, you can call in to contribute now. You see what the people are saying in River State now. Say the Tinubu should have consulted before choosing vice president. They say they don't choose Muslim tickets. They say they're not. You see, this public secretary of APC is dead in River State on arrival. I mean, you see, say they go consult Labour Party for River State, dead on arrival. Please, if you want to call in, this phone number you are seeing it there is under my hair. See, that is the phone number, is the WhatsApp. You can call in to make your contribution. You see what is happening now. Tinubu is a sick man. He's sick. So see, we are not going to lose this opportunity. I'm urging all those our obedient family in Osun State. People should not listen to Obi. Go and add that vote to Adeleke. Add that vote to Adeleke. Deliver Osun so that Osun, that is the Southwest, will not be one party system. All those people that are making noise on social media, Obi is not contesting election. He's just only he's working for APC. Thank God that I am the first person who started this movement, and I will make sure that we and the Igbos, we all belong to the winning party. At the end of the day, if you know you want to send money home, please send money to your family to vote for ATIKU. You hear? Don't send money to don't go and fool yourself or like what happened during the time of Shogore. Start sending money home now to your family. Tell them, Baba, Mama, vote for ATIKU. Okay? That is easy. Be looking at me. When you lose this opportunity, come and complain. I will even stop making live video. If you want Nnamdi Kanu to come out next year now, just Tinubu will not release Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu, he will just behave like Obasanjo. Obasanjo would like to use your own people as scapegoats to please the North. Telling you this truth. Okay. So if you want to call in to make your contribution, you can call it. If you are supporting your Tinubu, no problem. Anybody is free to support anybody. Is like I am supporting my own candidate ATIKU. If you are still supporting Obi Cherereche, you are free to support Cherereche. Okay. See, look at Obi. People that even they're in a rally, even a councillor in my ward in Orion, if somebody is contesting to be councillor, the crowd in councillor is even more than the one of Obi. Look at what they are using. Who's giving this money? I don't know who's even paying this money. Why you people just want to throw your money away? Why are you doing this? Eh? She would have tried this thing before, it didn't work. Look.
Stop the music. The Labour family. Those of you who are gathered here, it is easy for you to think that those other parties who have kept Nigeria in darkness for 22 years is better. You are the ones that are suffering. All those things they are showing you, all those big men they are doing to you, is your money they have stolen. Is your future they have stolen. You want to recover your future. You have no job. You have no food. Your children are not in school. Your children are schooling overseas. This is the time for you to recover Nigeria. This is time for you to take back Nigeria. You have governments, they're owing salary, they're owing pension. Labor people who are working hard have not been paid. And listen to the
You see, Peter Obi, people, he don't talking, people are looking at the other side. They say, look at Peter Obi. Peter Obi, why are you doing this to our Igbo brothers? Why are you doing this? Eh? Why you know you have lost the chance. You and Wike could have settled your differences. You people, you didn't settle yourself. Two of you lost hearts. Then you now say you want to come and be deceiving people. Keep deceiving people now. The opportunity, even the Northerners just leave the PDP for us. Okay, to see. Nobody even do anything. It pains me. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, go on.
Yeah, I'm watching your program.
Yes. Good evening, ma.
Can I make a contribution?
Yes. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ireland.
Ireland. Okay, you can make a contribution. God bless you. But we are not fighting, though. Go on.
I just want to ask.
Put the phone on your ear so that I can hear you. Put the phone on your ear.
I just want to ask you, all these comments you are making about Obi, that people should not go for Obi, that they should vote for Tinubu or anything. Are you seriously telling them that the suffer that Nigeria is going through is the right thing? Are you telling them that the way our youth is living is the best?
Okay, can I answer the question, or you want?
Yes.
You see, in our parable, he said, "Where road not day, if you follow him, you will lost." You see, Peter Obi is a member of PDP. Till tomorrow, is still a PDP member. He was in ABGA. He knew, Peter Obi knew very well as an intelligent man that if he contests for president for ABGA, he will not win anything. That's why he joined PDP and he was nominated as vice presidential candidate with ATIKU. So now, the Igbo, Ohaneze Ndigbo, I will continue to respect them, even though people are insulting them. Ohaneze Ndigbo and the South leader, Ike Clark, and some of the Yoruba leaders, they went to Middle Belt and rally around the whole North, say, let us give this power, even Obasanjo himself, let us give this power to Southeast. Instead of Wike and this Obi to settle their differences. Look at they are deceiving people today. Wike and Obi, Wike was even criticizing Obi. They knew what they know. That was two parties we have in Nigeria. We have two parties we have in Germany, two parties we have in America, two parties we have in UK. If you're not a member of these two parties, you will never be president, even though you serve Jesus Christ pass. Peter Obi knew that was the only chance presidency can come. But Obi have refused to tell us why he left PDP. He just say he left PDP. Why they left PDP? Oh, now that they have left PDP, my mama, the way to 1 second, say. So this Sowore did the same thing last 3 years, deceiving people, take it back. Sowore who is even more popular more than Peter Obi. So these tactics they have used before want to use it for us again. Our people are struggling to have this money in Europe. People are suffering. Why must you allow people to be wasting their money for your useless campaign where you know you cannot even win Anambra State where you come from?
No, don't call it a useless campaign because
I say campaign, I'm not talking about country. I say that campaign is a campaign that is going nowhere. Look at his campaigning for Osun State. Do you see anybody there? Do you see anybody there? You just come back for assignment to what is that how to pronounce this? Are you not living in Nigeria before?
You are saying it that way. But people that trust him, people that believe in him are not saying it that way.
You want to win president? Want to win president? Look at Osun, Mama. I bet you €100. I bet you €100. This Osun election, go and look at the outcome. How many votes Peter Obi will have? If the vote is more than 10,000 votes, madam, slap me. 10,000 votes. When you're talking about millions of votes they want to count, you will come with 10,000 votes. He tried, he will try again. How can you just take the chance of these Igbo people? The way things are going and the whole world is paying attention to the Southeast. These people have been marginalized. This position, they don't have any position. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. He's fighting for the people that have been oppressed. Somebody just come out from nowhere, want to come and take the glory and just useless this glory. A politician. Do you know the meaning of politician? Politician are the definition of politician are hypocrites. How can you come and take this glory of Nnamdi Kanu? You want to deceive our Igbo people. He said he want to be president. When you knew in the madam, let us be true with ourselves. Truth is bitter. Can Peter Obi win any state in Yoruba land or in North? Common one local government. If Peter Obi win one local government for the presidential election, for the whole of North, madam, if out of one local government, if he win one, I will never do live video again. I will block myself from live video. When you know you cannot win, you will not come out in number 3 or number 4. You just come out and be deceiving people to be donating money. Somebody donated all his life savings for you. What is 419? You have $500 million in Pandora. Why can't you bring the money and come and waste it? Don't take money from anybody. Peter Obi, if you know you want to contest for president, go and bring your $500 million in Pandora. Come and use it. Don't worry, you will win. If Nigeria is not good, look at what is going on, Mama. Nnamdi Kanu, I am loyal to Nnamdi Kanu. Buhari, he said, by their fruit shall know them. Buhari will never release Nnamdi Kanu. I swear. That man will never release him. So even Tinubu, that one will be very difficult for him to release him. That man is a crook. See this ATIKU. ATIKU is our in-law. He married Igbo woman. He married Yoruba. He's a what do you call this man? ATIKU is a gentleman. We want Nnamdi Kanu to be out. That's why I'm fighting for ATIKU today. Why am I fighting for ATIKU? I'm fighting for ATIKU because I want Nnamdi Kanu to be out. Those people are just going to court, speaking BB grammar, this, that. Oh, those are just stupid grammar. I promise you, ma. I promise you. If ATIKU not release Nnamdi Kanu, madam, if you call me, insult me.
The issue is this. Stop telling people how to just do your own campaign for your own president.
No, see, in politics, see, these are my Israelite brothers. When somebody is misleading them like this, madam, I will not be very happy. Peter Obi to just stop collecting money. Don't collect money, Peter Obi. Don't collect money from any of our brothers. Just use your money to campaign. Nobody will talk to you. Go and withdraw this $500 million. Start sharing it for people. You want to win presidents. No, that is that. When you are falling a mugu for a 419. Madam, you join my campaign today. People should give money to Peter Obi. Peter Obi have money. He's a billionaire. What are you doing with this money? Peter Obi, people are suffering. You were governor of Anambra State for 8 years. You did do nothing.
Let me tell you something.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Good, well done, sir.
Hello.
Go on, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, can you please drop from the woman you're speaking with?
You have
Hello?
to off the one you are watching with. Off that one you are watching with so that you can hear me. Okay?
Can you hear me?
Off the one you are watching with. Off that one you are watching with. Hello? Hello. Good evening. Off.
Yeah, I think the problem of Nigeria is so complex.
Okay. Off the one you are watching with. Off that one.
Hello?
Off the one you did watch and off that one.
Hello, you pick my call. I can't hear you.
I see you off the one you are watching me. Don't watch me. Off the one you are watching me with. Off that one.
Okay, I just call you up. Yeah, hello, can you hear me now?
I hear you now. Go on.
I think the problem of Nigeria is very complex.
Okay.
We have a kind of psychological problem. Like, I don't understand. There is no way you're going to correct them if they are doing something wrong.
Okay.
Any false information they gather is enough for them. They will never listen again. How could somebody that see their money, it's not his money, put it in Panama that came out the other day?
Pandora.
And people are still giving, and people are still using their sweat money, give millionaire. I don't know what's wrong with Nigeria. Imagine somebody that all what he has in the account is 10,000. You withdraw 10,000, give millionaire. As you said earlier on, politicians, all of them, they are almost the same thing. But one thing I will never do, even in religious aspects, if I know you are a millionaire, I will never give you money.
Okay.
I'm not dumb. You know, when you come to US, come to developed country, you see people, right?
Yes.
Do you see the problem with Nigeria, even in religion stuff? Check it. Use Google.
Yes.
Check the richest pastor in the world. 10. Nigeria have 4. In a poor country. Don't you see that something is basically wrong with our people?
Yes. Brainwashing.
Our pastor richer than a pastor in England. In US, that is crazy. I understand what you are saying, though I'm not a fan of ATIKU, right?
Okay.
But I think everything gonna work for Tinubu, trust me.
Okay.
Because Igbo are supposed to support ATIKU. They are divided.
Okay.
Right? If they divided, Hausa will divided, Yoruba, maybe ATIKU gonna get like 20%. Before you know it, Tinubu gonna win.
Okay.
I see many people comment abusing you, do this, do that. I don't get it. The thing is that we are one way.
Yes.
Anywhere they face, nobody gonna say anything. If you say anything, they will come for you, start abusing you. The end of the day, what's gonna happen? Election doesn't win on internet.
Yes.
Most of these people that comment on internet, they don't even have voters card.
Yes, you are right.
And there is no way. See, you said something. Let me add to it. In Yoruba land, right?
Yes.
Obi cannot win any local government. In Hausa speaking, I'm not talking of middle belt.
Okay.
Obi cannot win anything. So automatically it's going nowhere.
Okay.
It's just gonna spoil the maybe chance of the article.
Okay.
So I won't say much, but I just want to kind of say just keep what you are doing, because people will continue abusing you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Don't listen to the truth.
Thank you, sir.
If you just calm them.
Thank you very much, sir.
There was a time like.
Thank you very much, sir. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello, sir. Where are you calling from?
Yes, I am calling. Have you finished with the one you are speaking?
You off the one you are watching with. Off that one so that we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Can you receive two calls at the same time?
Okay, off that one you are watching me with. Off that one so that you can hear me.
I have off it.
I am hearing you now. Don't watch me. Just talk to me on phone. Don't watch me. If you are watching me, you mistake. Just only listen to the phone and talk. Can you hear me or you don't hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Speak.
So first and foremost,
okay.
You need to understand you are not in Nigeria.
Okay.
currently I'm in Nigeria, so I understand the dynamics, and let us try to understand these things. You know, don't get yourself rubbished. Over the time, initially, a lot of people follow you, but over
Okay,
the
don't
time,
follow
you
about
have to
following me. Let us
see,
talk about political.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Don't
Before
remove that
I
one.
come into,
Okay,
before I
remove
come
where
into
people following me.
politics.
Remove. We are not talking about people following me. We are talking about okay. The reason
Okay,
why we
now,
call just contribute
now,
your own.
now,
Where are you
wait,
calling from? Which states?
Listen, I'm from Edo State. Okay?
You are calling from Edo State. Speak your own.
Now, let me tell you. Before you analyze the current politics, you need to know where politics is coming from.
Okay.
I happen to be an activist in my days at Obafemi Awolowo University. So when you talk about politics, I know the dynamics.
Okay.
From colonization to date.
Okay.
From the conquest of King Dosomu in Lagos to the seat of Caliphate in Sokoto, to the revolt of the Oba in 1869, to the exile, to the King Jaja Popo and brother. I know the Nigerian history. But aside that, let us come to it now. Okay?
Okay, sir.
I've never been PDP, I've never been APC.
Okay.
But the truth be told, now with the current scenario, I think what Nigeria needs now is somebody that will minimize the cost of governance, which people have even been clamoring, but people forget things so easily. And I will remind you before I make my conclusion, the first person that mentioned Jumbo Pay, for those that do not remember, it was OBJ. He left office as a president. In less than 6 years, he said there was a Jumbo Pay. You can Google the internet and you know the person that first clamored for Jumbo Pay before the Sahara reporters of this world and the others started saying our senators are any much at this and that. So, first and foremost, Peter Obi is telling you that the cost of governance is too much. Contracts are being exaggerated contract price.
Okay, you said okay. Obi is saying all those things now. You know, say a politician, when a someone, sir, hold on, sir. Let us do it 50-50. Yes.
Hold on. Apart from he's saying it. Now, let us understand. People that are criticizing, some said Anambra State is still going debt, but they never told us he borrowed the money. Currently, Nigeria is going debt. Okay. So if a president come, for example, he did not borrow, then you not tell me to borrow after the person has left office. Maybe he has spent 8 years without borrowing and even leave money on ground. You tell me Nigeria is still going, for example.
Okay, let me also add to your own. Let us do it 50-50, sir. You see, you are talking about Peter Obi. When Peter Obi was governor, I was in Nigeria. I have a girlfriend Noka. I was trading to Anambra State every day. See, every 2 times in a week, I was selling all those. I don't want to say what I was selling here. Okay, let me tell you something. Peter Obi, the governor you used to compare Peter Obi is Lucky Benedion. You see, the Bible says, by their fruit you shall know them. If Peter Obi have done well when he was in office and 8 years in Anambra State, today people could have been showing those things he did in Anambra State on Facebook. You see, like, look at Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State. Look at Governor Yusem Wike. That's why that one is overreach. You see, look at those governors. Just make sure their name now. Look at they say actions speak louder than words. Peter Obi was in Anambra State for 7 to 8 years. Peter Obi have nothing to show for it. People who live in Anambra State said he was patching roads. Sometimes he will have roads. That is, he said he ruled for 8 years. He pays teacher salary. Look at what he was saying. That is very funny. What do you have to say? Let me tell you something, okay? We have current expenditure and recurrent expenditure. When we are talking about current expenditure and recurrent expenditure, the budget of the state is divided into two. One part of the budget is going to be used to pay the workers, civil servants. Then the other one is used for construction and industry or whatsoever. Okay, Peter Obi's that is the right. This is not Peter Obi money. Every month, the state government must take allocation from Abuja to pay workers. But Peter Obi say his achievement in office, he pay workers. What do you do? Do you build university? Do you build any company where people are working today? The only thing you did do when he was governor of Anambra State, you keep money in Pandora. You say you are a billionaire. Which company do you build in Anambra State? You don't build any company, you don't bring any investment that now the people of Anambra, they are now working in that place. Nothing you did. You just come out and just be saying you pay teacher salary. God, that's supposed to stop. Which states go to Zamfara State, they are not owing workers. Zamfara State governor will come out tomorrow and say that when he was a governor, he paid teacher salary. It's an achievement. The people of just the same thing. Oshomole is even better than Peter Obi. Talk about what he did when he was office. Look at what Oshomole, when Oshomole was campaigning for governor. Everybody was saying Oshomole. At the end of the day, he went to go and borrow money.
Can I come to you now?
Okay.
Let me speak now.
Okay.
Now, the point you raise, let me answer them.
Okay.
First and foremost, the subvention coming for the federal government, they are expenses more or less for the states. The states that have internally generated revenue, they are not many in Nigeria.
Anambra State is one out of four. Anambra State is one or number 1 or 3 or 4.
One of them is Rivers. Now, what you are trying to say is this: the cost of governance that he reviewed, Anambra State is not that rich.
Okay, if you say that one, I will call that call. Anambra State is one of the richest in terms of internal generated revenue. Don't say Anambra State is not rich now.
That is far as individual richness is no longer rich. Let me explain it to you. What are the richness in Anambra State? Now, individuals do business.
I am not telling you about individual. What you are saying is not what we are saying here. That is what we are saying. Hello? Good evening. You see, let us be frank with ourselves. What I have told this man is saying about individual richness. Anambra State, before you come after Lagos. Hello? 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 Hello, good evening.
I'm calling from Anambra.
Please off the one you are watching with so that you can hear me. Just pause the one you are watching with so that you can hear me from phone. Okay? Okay. You see, we are just talking about what Peter Obi did. He's talking about individual billionaires. Did I say anything about it? See, that is the problem we are having now. We're talking about education. You are talking about individual richness. Did I say anything like that? Hello? Hello? Some people don't know how to even call. If you are calling, you are watching. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Am I speaking with the person online?
Yes, it's me, sir. Go on, sir.
Okay. I just want to ask you one question.
Okay.
Are you not from Nigeria?
I'm from Edo State, Nigeria.
You are from Edo State. Why you like to spoil any good thing you see that is coming from Nigeria?
You are a foolish man. Look at what you are saying. You don't. There's the illiteracy I've really spoiled for us. We're talking about illiteracy. It's a disease. Not you I'm talking about now. We are talking about the achievement of the governor. You are talking about individual billion. Did I mention billionaires? I'm talking about Anambra State is one of the 4th internally generated. Okay, listen to let me correct you, sir. I'm not talking about individual richness. I said after Lagos. Okay, let me correct what I said. Listen, let me explain it what I said. You shouldn't explain it for me. I said, you say Anambra State is poor. I am telling you that Anambra State is one of the richest states in Nigeria. How? One, after Lagos, River State, after Lagos, River State, Delta State, you are talking about Anambra because they have so many businesses in Anambra, which the state government are collecting tax from. The Opiweka, Alaba International, what do you call that market? Onitsha main market, in a different market they have in Anambra State. Do you know how much they are collecting from internally I don't know how to say it in English. Internally generated revenue.
Internally,
IGR. Do you know how much they are? Do we have that one in Edo State?
Anambra State IGR. Do you have the figure? Let me tell you. Do you have the figure?
I am telling you because I was going to Anambra State. Anambra State have money.
For the fact that you there, I think you don't know their internally generated revenue. It's a point I want to make to you. Now, when you talk of Lagos State, the reason why Lagos State is having money.
Okay, just remove Lagos State. Okay. Why we are here, I am not comparing Lagos State to Anambra. Okay, listen very well. I said Anambra State is rich. I am not saying you should compare with Lagos. Okay, listen. Don't drag Lagos in here.
To you why you are thinking they are rich and you are thinking.
I say Anambra State is rich. In terms of the money that within the IGRO of Anambra State is higher than the one of Edo State, is higher than the one of Plateau State, is higher than the one of Kaduna State. Go and check it. And you say it's poor.
What is the okay? What is the state you have mentioned? What has been the achievements? How much is Edo State owing? How much is your current governor borrowing? You know, at times when you make this thing, you just want, for instance, because he did not give money to Mbaka and Rengo, they started, and Mbaka even said it publicly because he didn't give money. And some of you that are doing all this, that think
you are a bit sentimental. Hello. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, sir.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you, okay?
Good evening.
Good evening. Where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening. I'm calling from Enugu State.
Ah, our brother. We are interrelated, okay? Historically.
That's great.
We are interrelated. You are welcome, sir.
You know, I've been hearing you for quite a long time.
Yes, sir.
You know, you were.
Hello? Hello? Hi.
Hello, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, speak. Don't be watching me, you just speak on phone.
Okay, right. So, you know, I'm saying, you know, we are talking about the election in Nigeria, isn't it?
Yes.
You talk about Kwankwaso, although you didn't spell it well, you say OKWANKWASO, and then it's Kwankwaso.
Okay.
You know, Peter will be not Obi Peter.
Okay.
ATIKU, Bola Tinubu. So
yes,
now, in these four people that you just mentioned, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Don't watch me. Off the one you are watching me from, so that you can hear me. Just off. Don't watch me. If you are watching me, you will
so
mistake.
What I'm saying,
yes.
So what I'm saying is this: assuming election is going to hold during all this insecurity we have,
okay,
in this state, in this country, you know, number one. Hello.
Okay, don't watch me. Off that one you are watching me with. You talk so that I'm hearing you.
So now, you know, everybody is talking about Peter obedient. A lot of things has happened in Nigeria he have not talked about. The killing in Anambra, he didn't talk about it.
Okay.
Understand? The killing in Igbo land, he didn't talk about it. Nnamdi Kanu that had, you know, kidnapped, he didn't talk about it.
Okay.
In fact, where will I even start? When he was a governor, what did he do in Anambra State? There's nothing anyone can point that he have done that have lasted to today.
Okay.
He's a fraudster.
Oh, God will bless you, sir. God will for saying the truth. God will bless you.
I myself cannot support him.
Okay.
Now let's come to the side of Tinubu.
Okay.
Tinubu, in his own age, he picked Muslim to Muslim.
Okay.
As a candidate in Nigeria, is he unifying Nigeria, or is he dividing Nigeria, or is he Islamizing Nigeria? Is it one of his agenda? That is the question every Nigerian should ask.
Is greedinizing Nigeria? Is greedinizing it? Greedinizing it.
Yes. All Nigerians supposed to be asking these people, how did Tinubu make his money? Where did he went to school? How old is he? Where is his primary school certificate, secondary school certificate, and university certificate? Why can't he provide it? How did he start his life? In all the things that has been happening in this country, none of them has spoke. We remember, during the murder of Deborah, did any of these candidates speak about it? ATIKU speak concerning Deborah, and he later debunked it. Is he supporting Muslim killing or what? Number one, he supported that the killing is quite right. Then he later, said no, he's not in support. Where is he standing? Now, let me ask ATIKU. Deborah, number one, she's not a Muslim. And by right, nobody has right to condemn her that she blaspheme Islamic religion. She did not mention Muhammad. She did not mention Muslim. She just mentioned her own faith, that Jesus Christ made her pass her exam. Now, in a common sense, which means any Christian does not have any say in this country. This is a Muslim country.
Sorry, sir. ATIKU did not support the killing of.
If I made mistake,
the correction there. ATIKU did not support the killing. ATIKU tweeted and condemned the barbarism of the killing. Immediately, ATIKU.
In first instance.
Hold on, sir. Hold on 1 second.
I'm hearing you.
Hold on.
Okay,
you were saying the opposite.
You
were saying the opposite. Out of those politicians, both Peter Obi and Tinubu, ATIKU was the only person who came out to condemn the killing, the barbarism and the nature of the kill. Immediately he condemned the killing. The politicians, they were trying to incite the Northerners against him because he was campaigning to be president. So immediately he was, they have advisors. They dropped the tweets because Nigeria, politics is a game of numbers. There is no permanent enemy. So for me, ATIKU did not support the killing. He condemned the killing. But what of those people?
Do you have evidence that he did not support the killing?
The tweets. That is the tweets.
Can you play? Wait a minute. The first tweet he tweeted, you know what it means, and he came out and said when he said that the public are against it, he came out and said that he's not the one that signed that tweet.
Okay.
How many times did he tweet and came out publicly and said this one, he is not the one? Now, number one. Number two, do you have any video evidence where he came and condemned the killing? There's no evidence.
No, it was a tweet. There was tweet. There was no video. There was tweet. It was tweets.
Since he said that, since he shut it down, did you have any video evidence where he came out openly?
No. It was a tweet. Okay, it was what we saw on Twitter.
What we saw on tweet is that he supported the killing. That is the first evidence. When you give a court evidence in the first place, that is what they will hold on. It's an exhibit.
Can you
in any way, on any ground.
Can you send me the tweet when ATIKU supported the killing of that woman? Can you show me the tweets?
It is online. It's a public consumption information, my brother. Everybody knows about it. Now let's just move ahead from that one. Just like I asked you, do you have any video evidence where he came out to say that
okay, go on to your next level, sir.
Then, now let me now go on. Now, Tinubu, there's no any Nigerian that can testify where he got all the billion van he's riding, all the money, how he get. All those people are criminals. I'm not against them, but if they're actually thinking that Nigeria can take them serious, let them come up openly. Tell us. Let them tell us how they make their money.
For not to stay long, I want to put something straight to you, sir. You see, the people that are contesting, hold on, sir, hold on. People that are contesting election,
yes.
As I know, as I live, I have lived in Nigeria for many years, right from during the time of I started experiencing election during the time of Shagari.
Yes,
NPP and UPN. You see, it have always been two way, left and right. Today, I live in Germany by the grace of God. It's still the same way. Okay. We are talking about the character of person contesting election, but what we are seeing is it is two parties that are contesting election, PDP and APC. Even though there are 100 political parties contesting election.
No. I disagree with you. In the international world, it is not being recognized. Where you are living today,
where I live today,
an international country.
Where I live today, let me tell you, we
Yes.
have almost about 30-something political parties here.
Go ahead.
If you don't belong to CDU or SPD, you go and belong to Green Party or left wing or right wing, all those one, you cannot become their president. That is, their president is called German Chancellor. In England, if you are not a conservative or Labour, that two parties, they have many parties there. Even though now you are Saint Michael as civilized as England, you will not be prime minister. You understand? So that's how it works in America. The same thing. So what we have is similar to the same thing we have in Germany here. It's two-party way.
I disagree with
OP is don't have anywhere it's going now.
Ask me why I disagree with you.
Okay,
on that.
why?
Ask me why.
Why?
I want you to ask me why.
Why, sir?
Do you know why I disagree with you?
No.
The party in which the presidency Muhammadu Buhari won in 2015, is it a popular party? When was it formed?
Okay,
I want to ask.
Let me say it. Let me say it. Where was it formed? It was a popular party.
No. Wait.
It was a popular party. Buhari won the election from.
The mega party. No, wait now. You are talking about the mega party. Let us be realistic. 2015, that party was formed.
It was not formed. It was not formed, Oga. It was not formed. Let me correct you. Let me correct you.
Okay,
if you made a mistake.
Okay, go ahead.
The opposition when this man was president, Jonathan was there. The opposition party we were having was ANPP. That is the opposition party we have, from APP to ANPP.
That's great.
So ANPP was having almost about 4 states in the north. That was the second largest opposition party. Just like what we have, how we have SPD here, or Democrat or Republican. It was second to PDP, ANPP. So when ANPP see there is no way they can be able to defeat the PDP, they merged. It was not formed. There was not like form. It merged with the party from the West, which have structure, the third party. So what happened was the second party decided to merge with the third party. So Peter Obi is not even 20 party or 100 party. This is not, there's nothing like that. What we have, still the party structure still remain. Let us be honest, Oga.
I'm not deviating from what we are talking about here. And let us be realistic. Just like you said they march, and they only march for the 2015 election, isn't it?
They merge. Hello? Yes, they merge together. Yes.
They merge against 2015 election, isn't it?
They were state governors.
That is when they were formed.
No, it was not formed, Oga. It's a AD. Oga. It was you. This way. Oga, I don't understand what you are saying. What we know is that AD is not the same thing. It was not the same thing. This party, it was in existence before. See,
until they come together.
A was AD. Oga, A was AD, and P was that was People Party. They now merged the two parties. The party was already in existence with structure, with governors. Okay, let us be. Are we not blind? Are we blind? Are we not seeing it?
Then you don't get my point. You don't get my
point. Peter Obi don't have any structure of grants to merge with.
PDP came in 1999, isn't it? PDP came in 1999.
PDP and AD and ANPP. APP. It was 3 parties. It came 3 parties.
All right. Okay. That is when it was formed. The same thing, APC was not in existence in 1999.
What you are saying is you are contradicting yourself. You are contradicting. Labour Party in England was formed.
Can we go ahead?
Okay, what you are saying, you are contradicting your own self. Democrat and Republican was formed in America. Were they not formed?
Whether they are being merged or formed, they are the same thing. Can we go ahead? All right.
Go ahead.
Now, what I'm saying is, they now come up. Understand?
Okay, I'm tired from you. You are confusing me, okay?
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah,
good evening. Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. Go on. Just go on to what we are discussing. Yes. What we are discussing. Hold on. What we are discussing here. I have come out to support my candidate. My candidate is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I am supporting him because in my state where I come from, the people who are in APC, they are very, very hungry. They are hungry lion. If you keep a lion in a cage, a lion will have not eaten for 2 weeks. If you give him goats within 1 minute, he have finished eating that goats. We'll be asking for more. You see, and in our state we have 3 senatorial zones. How we used to do it in our state, where the South will make governor, the Central will do governor, and the North will do governor. So the man who contested the election with this present governor is from the South. The two of them are from the South zone. So the election, the next election is going to the Central. So this man now is campaigning for Tinubu. If Tinubu be president tomorrow, the people of the Central, they will not be governor. We will become opposition. If this Tinubu win. So politics is not enemy. There is no permanent enemy. It's interest. So the reason why I'm here today, I want the betterment of my states. Because if you check what is going on in Nigeria today, people from my state there, if you go to Ghana, India, Pakistan, all our women, our brothers, they are running away. So our governor of our state is tired of this. This is a shame. We are being recognized as international prostitute. So we have governor who is ready to move the state forwards. So we will not like a situation, I will not like a situation whereby we will not be in opposition. Our governor, there will not be a political tension in our states. Tinubu group will be fighting our governor group, just like what was happening in Ibadan, Adidibu, and Ladoja. We don't want those type of things. So that is what I'm saying. This is why I'm here. And secondly, Nnamdi Kanu helped me when I was having the first time when I was having a court case. He helped me. So today, the only way I can help him is not to deceive people. The only help I can do for Nnamdi Kanu is to come out boldly and support Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Supporting him, and also beg our Southeastern brothers and our South. Let us support Atiku so that it will be easy for us to demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu, because stronghold of PDP is Southeast and South. Today we see what is happening in Rivers State today now. The party structure of APC have decamped to Atiku. That is to show Atiku all the way is winning. So this Peter Obi is trying to deceive people from here and here. I'm just telling people, no, don't listen to Peter Obi. Peter Obi is not contesting election. Let us work together. Let us see. I will not lie to you. The Southeast and South, we are one people. We have one history. And we say, let us work together. I know in my heart, if Atiku see the way the Igbo and the South support him, it's our in-law. Our next Igbo go and meet Atiku. We voted for you. Look at our son is here. Yeah, we want to negotiate. Let us discuss. Marginalization. All these things, we will discuss it. Or you say, you're welcome.
All right. My advice to the previous callers is that emotions don't go with politics. Politics is a game. It is like a game of chess. You need intelligence to play politics. Many people are misunderstanding the difference between capacity and the ability to win election and governance. Governance and elections are two completely different things.
People are arguing that Peter Obi may be a good president to Nigeria. But is he a good candidate? Can he win the election? Does he have the capacity to win the election? They have to understand the difference. He may have all these ideas about saving money, about investing, about generating power and everything. But for him to achieve those goals, he needs to be in a position of power. He needs to win the election. But can he win the election? Does he have the resources to win the election? Does he have the structure to win the election? Does he have the people on ground to win the election for him? All these things are the things that he needs to. He know he doesn't have. But the problem is the reason why you and other people who are concerned with the well-being and the togetherness of this of Igbo in Nigeria is that while he is acting as if he is the candidate contesting for presidential election, Igbo people are following him. And because of that, he is denying them their chance to rule and to govern Nigeria. That is just the fact. Otherwise, everybody will just keep quiet and just go and watch and as the things unfold.
And
Peter Obi is not going to
look
win
at what
the
he's
election.
doing now. He's even collecting money from poor people. And he has $500 million in Pandora account in Panama. $500 million. If you convert that money to Nigerian money, billions. Why are you not using this money now? Poor.
That is 250 billion. But he's collecting 10,000. You see, and because of the activity of his supporters online, many people are now even hating the entire movement. They are saying that okay, since they want to force us, to vote for him by force, we will not vote for him.
Okay.
We will vote for. I think maybe you have seen the video circulating online.
Yes, whether one break out gun.
See,
if anybody don't vote for Davi, we kill him.
So is that how to win election? See, this is politics. See, what you do in politics, you identify people of like mind.
Just hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hello, who is this? Who is this? Good afternoon. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ogun State.
Ogun State. Oh, yeah, continue, sir. You are welcome, sir. Go on.
About I heard it saying online for before this, I want to confirm.
Okay.
Are you sure that people just deceiving us or what? We don't understand.
Okay, you know the reason why I'm here today. You see, I have experienced 1979 election, Shagari. I experienced about Babangida election, Abiola. I experienced it. I experienced this present one. Peter Obi, for you to win president for Nigeria, for you to be president, you need to have structure in north, west, and east, and south. You need to have structure for these places. But Peter Obi followers, they are not living in Nigeria. Majority of them, they don't have voters cards, and they are living on Facebook. You see, if you watch people that are commenting here now, most of them are from the southeast. 98% of them are from southeast. How many northerners do you see commenting here? How many Yoruba people are calling here to say they are supporting Obi? How many Yoruba have you seen call here say, Obi is the one we vote for? See, look, just hold on 1 second. The Bible says by their fruit we shall know them. Can you build a house on top of the river without, first of all, constructing a pillar? Can you do that? It will fall. Where is the pillar Obi have in the north? And if you want to be a president, even though you win the whole South, if you don't win North, you can never be president. Because North is bigger.
Okay.
Say something. Yeah, say your own.
Maybe he's just trying to play out or something. But sir, when he's going out, but I think like the second call.
Which state are you from, sir? Which state are you originally from? I say, which state are you from now? Are you an Igbo man?
I'm calling from
Your origin, I'm not talking about, because I know Yoruba. If Yoruba man is speaking, I know this is Yoruba man. If Igbo man is speaking, I know this is Igbo man. Say in the name of God, which tribe are you? Huh? From Anambra. God bless you. You have said it all. You see what we said now. This thing is, this Peter Obi is trying to confuse some of our Southeastern brother. You see, he's calling from Ijebu now. But you don't see any Yoruba man who will call in to say, I'm supporting Peter Obi. They don't see this. It's never done. How can you win if you don't win these places? You don't win North, you don't win Yoruba, you want win presidents. Continue, sir.
My brother. Hello.
Go on, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, you see, what I want to add to what you have said is that Peter Obi, the way they are talking about how, please ask those people who are saying Peter Obi is going to win, how many of them have ever voted in election in Nigeria? Because what they are saying,
okay,
not of them have ever been to the polling. They don't know the situation at the polling booths. For you to win, even for you to even qualify as a participant in an election in a polling booth, you must have an agent there. You must have an agent who will be there to guard your votes. Every political party must have.
Okay.
Now, take for example a small state like Zamfara. Do you know how many polling units we have? We have around maybe 1,000, around 10,000.
Okay.
And as a places like they may have over 100,000 polling units.
Okay.
You need agents in all of these places.
And you need to pay them. You pay them with money. These are billions of naira.
You pay them. Each polling unit may require more than 2 them. This is the structure that we are talking about. Not just saying that you are on Facebook, you are on TikTok, saying that this man is already winning election. Somebody saying you must go and get your PVC. People are buying PVC. And it is those agents who are...
Okay, you can call in. We have lost that call. See, my people, my Igbo brothers, now this Obi have brainwashed people so much. Some of you, please don't fall into this brainwash. Because we will regret all these things now. We are going to regret all those things. I'm appealing to you. Don't waste your vote. Look at what this. Look at what somebody have said. No, nah. This is the greatest scam I've ever seen in my life. I will never accept this thing to happen. No.
The salt of the nation, the salt which you represent, you are a symbol of salt. Without salt, anything edible that is food is tasteless. You are the taste that Nigeria needs. We know the aspiration, and we push that aspiration to the end of the streets. We stretch it to the end of the streets, and stretch the street to the end of the aspiration. Don't listen to whatever anybody may have said about Ebonyi State belonging to anybody. Ebonyi State is for you. We are going to deliver Ebonyi State. Everybody in Ebonyi State is obedient, even those who pretend that they are not. They are very obedient. We are going to stretch that aspiration because you represent and you are the symbol of what we desire in Nigeria. The very change, the real change we desire.
You see, just imagine. My brother, if you want to call in, you can call in. See, look at what this. Okay, you see, my Igbo brothers. If I don't come out to fight for Nnamdi Kanu, I am a fool. I will be a fool if I don't fight for Nnamdi Kanu. I will be a fool. All those Peter Obi supporters, you people don't know what is going on. Peter Obi is being sent to destabilize these Easterners. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir. Go on.
Yeah, I'm just back. Actually, I want to contribute on the ATIKU becoming the next president of Nigeria. I remember when Obasanjo was the president, ATIKU did not give Obasanjo any chance to be the president. Instead, it was ATIKU who was the president.
Okay, that is not why we are here. Okay, listen to the reason why we are here.
No.
Excuse me.
What is the reason?
Let me explain to you.
Go ahead.
President is coming up now, and the two major parties who are on ground is PDP and APC.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
These are two major parties who are on ground. So,
okay.
Tinubu is contesting. Did Tinubu have the chances to win this election? Will he win? Will he be able to win the North and the Igbo? Or will Peter Obi Gregory be able to win the North and win the Yoruba to be president? Or will ATIKU be able to get the vote? That is why we are here. Whether ATIKU was there, it was the one who was ruling, Obasanjo was sleeping, that is not what we are discussing here. We are discussing about which candidate will be able to win this election with structure.
Okay, this coming up election.
That is what we are here. Yes.
Actually, if we talk about structure, as of now, there are many other parties who can come and emerge and have greater structure, even more than the present.
I'm talking about next year election. Which of the party?
Yes, we are saying
not 20 years to come.
PDP has already been there. They have disappointed Nigeria. APC has been there. They have disappointed Nigeria. And you can see the students are no longer going to school.
You don't understand what I am saying.
There are insecurity.
Let me explain myself. Let me explain myself again. I live in Germany here. We have about 28 parties. This is Germany, where you have human rights or whatever. Okay. The two parties that produce their president is CDU and SPD. Even though you are Saint Paul or Saint Mary, you go and come out to the other party, you can never be their president. That is just chancellor. So those the dream. We are not daydreaming here. The same structure, the same party system they have in Germany, they have in England, is what they also have in Nigeria. Is two party. I'm asking you, say something. Who do you think will win in those parties now? With the way things are going, not be saying we are in dream. We are not dreaming. We are in real life. We are reality. We're talking about dream now.
Let me come. I will tell you reality, and I will also give you instances on how this current government also won. Now, number one, if we talk about PDP winning this election, there's going to be
in the East. Okay, let us just go it like this now. In the East now, which party do you think will win the East? You are from the East. Let us concentrate on the East, because I'll not be asking you about the North because you don't live in the North. You only know about your East.
Well,
let us talk about your
East
now.
If we go by the East, according to the current situation now,
okay,
PDP are likely going to win.
In which of the states are? No, don't just go by the North. Speak for the East. You are from the East.
Number one,
which states?
Number one, Enugu State, since 1999 up to today, it is PDP that has been winning. No any other party has come to conquer them, and that's where I come from.
What is the name of your governor, sir?
I can testify of that. Buruburu.
Is working or is not working? Is he working?
I cannot say that he's working, and I cannot say that he's not working.
You see,
believe that
do you live in Anambra State?
Listen, do you know why I say so? I'm not living in Anambra.
You cannot say you don't live here.
I'm not living in Anambra. So I can assure you that the last governor we have do excellent work. Even though
Sullivan,
none of them, Sullivan Chime, he built a lot of things.
Okay.
I can mention, okay, let me just begin. All the road that you are seeing today in Enugu was reconstructed by Sullivan, and all the gutter, all the whole, the bus stop you saw. And also, but as he left, this Guruguru cannot be able to maintain. Even, those mega, no, let me come now. Even those mega cold steel buses that use all those luxurious buses that was given, understand, he cannot maintain it. All of them went back. In fact, a few months ago, if you come to Enugu, a more special urban road, you will understand that Guruguru is just there to eat money. Understand?
Okay, that is we have a plus there now that we have a hope in Enugu State. Maybe the next Senate president we are going to zone it to Enugu State. The next president.
If you come to Enugu, Enugu has been PDP since 1991.
Okay.
Since 1999 up to date, no party has ever beat them. Hands down, no party. I assure you that.
What are you? Which other states?
Anambra,
okay.
Are you hearing me?
100%.
If you come to Anambra State, they vote according to debate. What can you offer? They don't vote by party. You understand?
Okay.
Even though Apuga is there, but Apuga, I don't see their presidential candidate coming up, and they don't have structure.
You know, they are going to merge it to be.
Okay, let's take let's just say
no,
you know what they are going to
they will not merge it to be.
No,
they have denied. They say they will not do that. They will.
Nobody can say that until it is over. Understand? Even if it remains that it just remain about 4 months to election, they can still come back. Understand? To decide that they can come together. But there is one thing that I can assure you: what is happening today in Nigeria, nobody is happy.
Okay.
You might be surprised that about 5 party or even 6 party can come together and emerge in order to secure the survival of this country. But as long as all these people that are in position, none of them are talking about Nnamdi Kanu, let me tell you something now.
Okay.
No election that is going to hold in the eastern region. No election. None of them are talking about the release. Not even ATIKU, not Tinubu. None of those candidates that has been mentioned. And Nnamdi Kanu is fighting a just cause. He's your brother, isn't it?
It's my brother. He helped me.
Are you not from the east?
He helped me. I'm from Edo State.
Are you not from the east?
I'm from Edo State.
Okay, all right. And you can testify of that.
He helped me when I was having a problem with the Oba of Benin in Germany. Nnamdi Kanu give me a lawyer. He helped me, and I won that case. He's a good man.
Have you seen?
Yes.
You see? So you can testify to that. Nnamdi Kanu is not just only fighting for Biafra nation. He was fighting for all the Nigerians before he changed.
I want to tell you something. Do you know the reason why I'm supporting ATIKU? Let me tell you the reason why I'm supporting ATIKU. Let me tell you the reason why I'm supporting ATIKU.
Yes.
Because after I have watched the scenario, I wait for them. I was waiting for Wike and Obi to settle themselves. Because of their greed, 2 of them, they were very greedy. Wike want to be president. What you call that one? Obi want to be president. At the end of the day, 2 of them will want to be president in PDP, but they were very greedy. They use the greediness to scatter themselves. Then ATIKU take the chance and he picked the. Okay, now when I have looked, I was hoping. So there was no way out from there for Southeastern to be president. I was also waiting for APC. Say, oh, maybe APC will give the power to Easterners. I was waiting. I didn't come out to support. After I wait, at the end of the day, Tinubu says it's Emilokun. It's my turn to rule. It's my turn. Emilokun. I say, it's your turn? I say, yes. I have looked at these 2 people who have come out. 1 is Tinubu. 2 is ATIKU. I check. If Tinubu is president, the vice will come from the north. The same thing that happened with Buhari, the power that's divided between Yoruba and the north. I say, no. I've looked, I say, ATIKU. I say, yes. ATIKU is our own. The past election, Peter Obi and ATIKU, they won the election. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Peter Obi and yes, they
won the election. They won. Hold on. They won the election, but because of Buhari wanted to complete 8 years, they were denied.
Yes.
Now I see this. I know ATIKU. ATIKU is a man who have a soft heart. You can see the way the Satanás are running after him because they have worked with him before. I have never seen anywhere ATIKU have ordered military to go and kill people. He have a civil mind. He's a civilian. He married from the south, and he's very friendly. All ATIKU life is always Satan. If you look at ATIKU now, when he came down from airport, look at the people that are surrounding ATIKU. You don't see any northern man there. They are all Satan. Governor of Edo State.
Governor. Wait a minute. You mean Atiku married from the south?
Married
Which
Igbo
part
woman.
of the south did he marry?
He married from Igbo.
Huh?
He married from Yoruba. Married from these two tribes.
Okay.
So what I'm saying now,
from Igbo land.
he married from Igbo land, yes. So why am I saying all those things, sir?
Okay,
you see, Atiku is our in-law, but not only being our in-law. I know if Atiku be president from the north, if the Igbo people voted for him like the way they voted for him 2019, I think we will have that guts to go and meet the Atiku, say, our brother is here. Let us release him and negotiate. I'm just making a point. You see, Buhari said one thing. Say you people didn't vote for me. So he said people that vote for him is the people that is going to compensate. You saw what he said it publicly. You understand? Say you don't feel the war for John Ho to go receive money for UAC. It's never done. So now that it has come like this, I am optimistic based on what I know in my heart that Atiku is going to release Nnamdi Kanu because Atiku is very, very, very flexible to. He's a civilian. Buhari is a military man. Forget say he's a civilian president. He's a military man. I know that man will release him. Nnamdi Kanu is not a criminal. Nnamdi Kanu is a political detainee. It's just like Mandela, that's what him be. So,
okay.
I am fighting for him.
Please? Sir? Please, what I mean, which state are you from, please?
I'm from Edo State. I'm from Edo State.
Okay, Edo State.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Because like in my state where I come from, sir, the governor of our state, the governor of our state is a very good man. He's doing a very great job in our state. So based on the way things are going in our state, our PDP is our state is a PDP state, and the Southeast is the heart of PDP. So let us grab this opportunity. Let us vote for Atiku. When we vote for Atiku now, it will be, in politics, it's all about patience. You see, Buhari was contesting. 2007, he contested. 2003, he contested. 2007, he contested. 2011, he contested. He contested 4 times before he won. If you miss one opportunity, you just run. Politics is a game of patience. So why am I saying this? It is Igbo turn to be president now. Because the thing is very clear. Tinubu denied the Igbo chance from Igbo becoming president in APC. The chance of Igbo man being a president in PDP was being blocked by Governor Wike. Let us be truthful to ourselves. And they have called Wike, Obasanjo called Wike and called all of them. He told them in their meeting that let Igbo man be Southeast be president. Wike never listened to Obasanjo. He went and brought that money to go and call. So we're not after all those one again. But what am I saying now is that I would be very happy for our Igbo brothers to join us, South. Let us give this vote to Atiku.
Wait a minute. There is an impression I want to correct. Did you say that it was Wike that made Igbo man not to be the
yes, Obasanjo called them. What was clear?
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Let me ask you something. Where did the zoning of PDP candidate went to? Is it South?
Okay, look what really happened, sir.
No. I just want us to be sincere.
There is no the zoning in the Nigerian Constitution. There was not like zoning
in every party. There is zoning in every party.
In Constitution.
Where did they zone it?
Okay, let me tell you something now. Obasanjo called them. He told them, both Wike and all, say please allow the Southeastern to contest this election. That's what Obasanjo told them. But Wike, even though without zoning, or zoning or no zoning, Wike knew in his heart that I am from South. Let us be truthful with ourselves, or our God will judge us. Or Jonathan Goodluck is from our zone. We have ruled for 7 years. The Southeast have not ruled. Why Wike will come out to contest president? Why can't Wike support the Southeast?
Do you know why he came out to contest president? Do you know why he came out to contest president, Wike?
No.
Do you want to know?
No, sir.
After
tell us.
The Edo election, after the Edo election, is it Governor Obaseki or what did they call him? Can you remind me his name?
Governor Obaseki, yes.
The governor of Edo State.
Yes.
He took Wike to the emir of Kano or Sokoto. That is to compensate him on what he have done for him, because it was Wike game plan that make him to win the Edo election. Am I lying?
Okay. Our governor cannot take Wike. It is the same conversation. Our governor cannot take Wike to before our governor become a governor. Wike is already a governor. Our governor cannot take Wike to not.
Who lead the election? Is it not Wike?
Wike help our governor now. This is not. He help us, but it's true what you are saying, but it's not. It's not 100% true.
Wait now. Yes. I'm coming. Wait now. After the election, where did the governor Obaseki took Wike to? Where? Don't you see? Don't you watch it?
Our governor take Wike.
On the media. It's a public.
Okay, I'm very close to our governor. Let me tell you something. Wike have already been a friend of the North before our governor came to power.
When Governor Obaseki took Wike and to be ordained before the Sultana or Emir.
No, that is not true. It's not our governor.
After that crown, listen now. After that crown enter his head, since that day, he never used his brain again. It is whatever the Northerners tell him to do.
Okay, let me correct that your statement.
That is the time.
Our governor was not in the same party with Wike. Okay, listen, sir. Our governor was in APC. In the beginning, our governor was in APC. Wike was in PDP. They were not in the same party. So how can our governor took Wike to put crown on his head? Why can't our governor take the crown? Our governor have no hand. Our governor have no hand in that one. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Before the Anambra election, which state conducted election before the Anambra election? Which state conducted election, governorship election before
Edo State?
Before the Anambra State. Edo State. Which means I'm right.
Our governor did not take Wike to give crown in nothing like that. I know our governor.
Maybe you didn't watch.
Oga, I am very close to our governor.
Or you're not aware of what is going on.
In this very platform, our governor.
What I'm telling you is what I have seen.
Maybe all those social media manipulation video you are watching, they are writing rubbish, all those comedy shows. They are just writing comedy. Don't believe those ones. I am very close to the state government. Our governor did not take Wike to go and crown him. That is there is no truth there.
Okay, let's believe what you said. Let's believe what you said, all right? Did you know when Wike started maltreating his own indigenes? It was after the election of Edo State. He never maltreated anybody.
Okay, what you are saying, please, just jump that statement. Our governor, what you are saying, you are not speaking education. You're somebody like who have basic education. How can you be saying our governor is the one telling Wike to be doing all those things he's doing? Okay, there is nothing truth like that. Our governor is good governor. We from Edo State, we are proud of him. He's doing a very great job in our state, and we love him. What you are saying is not truth. Please speak straight. Our governor, before our governor came to before he came to power, cultists. Every time you hear killing of cultists, Edo State is number 1 in the whole Africa. Our governor have been able to minimize these killings. Security, where Fulani bandits were raping our women, killing our women. Our governor did a lot of things. In Edo State, have you ever seen it on social media? Okay, hold on. Don't be spoiling the name of our governor. He's not involved in it. I can defend our governor when you say something our governor.
The name of your governor. For Christ's sake, this thing I'm saying is in the media. Unless that you are
those media you are watching, those okay, that's see.
I'm not talking about them say. I'm not saying
our governor is not the one who's controlling Wike.
Immediately after the election.
Controlling Wike, telling Wike what to do. What you are saying is not correct. How can our governor be controlling Wike? Can our governor control Wike? Do you know it's Wike? Wike doesn't listen to anybody. Our governor will be controlling him.
You don't understand what I'm saying. You see where you are misunderstanding me.
Okay.
Where you misunderstood me. I never said that your governor is controlling Wike. I never mentioned such a thing.
Make a point.
Unless you didn't hear me.
You said after our governor have won the election, our governor took Wike to the north to crown. Okay, is our governor forbidding the crown?
Your governor control Wike, and that is what you don't understand. As I'm saying now.
Okay.
The reason why I'm saying that, you asked me a question, if not because of
Wike, okay, just good point. Why are you saying that?
Of the Igbos Remember when we started this argument?
Say it fast so that you don't stay long. Yes. I said wiki.
Now, can you allow me to make my point?
Yes.
Can you allow me to make my point?
Make it fast, sir.
After we visited the north, and that crown or that cap entered his head, since that day, he lost his senses of leadership. I'm telling you the truth. And it happened after the election of Edo. Okay. So the problem he has is from the north.
Okay, our governor is wanting to keep there, Nabi.
I don't want to go that side. I don't want to go that side. I don't want us to argue about that side. Understand? Since that day, he do not use his senses anymore.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
Whatsoever the northerners tell him, that's what he said. That is what he do.
Now you have won the primaries now.
Manipulation. All of us know what is going on in Nigeria.
My brother, this guy is confusing me. I beg, please. If you want to call in, you can call. See, if you know you don't have basic education, please don't call in this show. What we are here for, what we are here for is different, but what people are saying is just different entirely. So today we watch. Yesterday I watched Peter Obi. One young girl ran to Peter Obi. He said all her service. She saw Peter Obi. She just want to give all her service to Peter Obi. I was watching. Imagine that. Are you kidding me? Peter Obi children live in London. They don't live in Nigeria. Where is Peter Obi children? All your service you give to Peter, a former governor, a billionaire. You see, the only thing I want to tell our Southeasterners, please, don't turn this politics to ethnic politics. Don't do that. The way they are doing it now, the thing is going to another dimension. Our Igbo families, don't let these people mislead you. Look at all the supporters of IPOB. All of them are now registering. The majority of them are now moving to Peter Obi. That one is calling from Kano. You want to vote for Peter Obi. If you vote for Peter Obi in Kano, does that mean that Peter Obi will win Kano? At the end of the day now, you said, oh, Igbo man contest for president, he did win. I am the first person who started telling people, Igbo people don't vote for ATIKU. Don't let these people see the whole world, the Northerners, they are watching you people. The way people are doing happy. You people you see, the Northerners are watching you people. They are watching you, with their eyes. You see the Northerners shouting article. You see the Northerners, they don't have brain. They are watching the way we are fooling ourselves. Don't you know we are just fooling? Some of us are fooling ourselves. Do you see the Northerners? Smart and if Obi come, Obi people money come. I don't give money. When I was an Anambra State governor, I don't give money. But when you go to the north, you give money. In your state, in the southeast, you don't give money. And Anambra State, we produce, just deceiving you there. But look, he went to north. He was disbursing money for them. He was donating money for schools. You don't make it. But they have not done all these things in Anambra State where he come from. Obi cherereche, Obi cho, Obi gbi. Look at what they are doing, my fellow Igbo brothers. Most of you are being brainwashed. I am not doing all these things because I want ATIKU to give me money. I live in Germany. The European Union are watching us. Look at our Igbo people. Majority of them now, they are deceiving people back home to go and vote for Obi. Obi, is he voting for Obi to be president of Southeast or president of Nigeria? Why can't you ask yourself? Is that how to vote? And at the end of the day, now you say Igbo man, see, it will be better for Igbo man not to even contest election than to contest. Don't contest. Not let these people deceive you. Can you win the North? Can you win any vote from the northern part of Nigeria? Can you win in Yoruba? Look, they are doing election on Saturday, in Osun State because Obi want to collect money. Obi, I will not allow you to be collecting our Igbo. And so Igbo people, they have money. Igbo people, they have money so much. Igbo people are very good in donating because they bear the name Donatus. They are very good in donating. Any small thing fundraising, our Igbo brothers, please, one year, Picono. Don't give money to these people again. These people are just eating money. People are dying every day in the Southeast. Is that how to solve this issue? Obi is a billionaire. They have many billionaires in the East. It's you, poor man, want to use your money. He said, well, Aisha came out. Aisha from Edo State. He said 1 million people to donate 10,000, 1 billion. I mean 1,000, 1 billion every week. You'll be giving Obi 1 billion. What also did Obi? What are you going to do with this money? When you know you will not win president. I speak from the bottom of my heart today. Our Igbo brother, let us speak in one voice. Last election, 2019, the Igbo people, all these 5 states in the East, they voted for ATIKU. This time around, is Okawa, if Okawa not an Igbo man? Is Okawa not part of Biafra? If Obi said he want to be bribed by APC to be doing all those things he's doing, please don't even listen to Obi. Listen to Ohaneze Ndigbo. Put our hearts together. Hello? See, Igbo people, I have Igbo blood in my blood. You people will remember me. You people will remember me. Don't let Obi deceive anybody. You will, otherwise, if we do this election, if they deceive una go to una votes, una come and say, now come talk about Biafra. The whole world is watching. You see the Northerners, the Hausa people, they're just quiet. They are not even talking. You see, in politics, you have to be patient. The Northerners are looking. You see people that are fighting on social media. Hey, Obi, bring gun, comment. If Obi don't win, I will keep person. You see the Hausa people are there doing all those nonsense. Somebody came out. He says from Edo State. I know that one is not from Edo State. He's using Edo State name. He covered his face. He said, "Now he's your man, be." When Ijaw man is the people who welcome Atiku today are Ijaw people, the governor of the Bayelsa State. He just cover his face, say he's fighting if Tinubu don't win. Must you carry gun out? Are you normal? If you go election, if you win, you win. So bring the gun to come and be threatening. If you don't want them to do election in that your bully booth, go and shoot gun. They will cancel the election. At the end of the day, the winner will emerge. My brothers, what I am doing today, you will be surprised next year by the grace of God. You see, Atiku will enter and release Nnamdi Kanu. I will come here and be celebrating, dancing. Atiku have released him. I know many people remember me. This boy said it that time. Atiku will release Nnamdi Kanu. Stop wasting your money, lawyer for lawyer. This lawyer will go. Incarceration. Our leader was incarcerated. Our client was incarcerated. Rendition. Speaking this BB grammar to collect money from you. Nnamdi Kanu is living fine. Okay? The only problem Nnamdi Kanu have is freedom of movement, access to all those social media, all these things. That's the only problem he have. Nnamdi Kanu is not a criminal, he's a political prisoner, political detainee. All those rendition, those BB grammars, I am telling you, my Igbo brothers, allow your vote to count. And from today, you have watched me now. Start calling your family in Nigeria. Tell them that Atiku Abubakar, our in-law. See, Atiku Abubakar married Igbo woman, 1. 2, the vice president to Atiku, na Igbo man, Ifeanyi Okowa. Are you not happy with that? we will have access to government house, a presidency. Eh? The next vice president, Abuja, Igbo man, Okowa. The next secretary to government of federation, Igbo man. You see, Atiku is going to settle and arrange Igbo this marginalization. And I will be here 2030, abi? 2030, abi? Not be so. To come and campaign for Igbo president. If you go and vote for Peter Obi at the end of the day, we from the South we will still come out to want to be president. That time you what will you do that time? Please, so let us follow the right way. Oh. Hello? Let us follow the right way. People that are writing president or vote for Obi, they are all Igbo. You will not see Yoruba man write vote for Obi. Eh? Please. Obi is just like Showore, last Showore. Obi don't have anything to do, just to come and deceive. In short, I have started it. I'm the first person who started it. Obi, how much they give to you to be doing all these things to your people? What do you consider how many people have died in the East? You don't consider these people that have died? This is time now for Nnamdi Kanu to sit down with Atiku. Let us discuss. My brother is vice president. If I call, they will sit down and let us negotiate. Yes. Let us put our Igbo people, please see my hand for up. One name. I am not putting I will go to Nigeria because of you. I will, if it's possible for me, Buhari will not allow me to see Nnamdi Kanu. I know that one is not going to work. But Atiku will be there. Nobody can intimidate me when Atiku is president-elect. Who will arrest me? Nobody. I'm fighting for you. Hello?
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Where are you calling from?
Am I on with Murphy?
Yes, sir. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Anambra State.
Ah, our brother. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
I don't know if you will allow me to air my view, or you will force me to.
What we are talking about here, sir. Why we are here, that is what we are going to contribute on. Say, two political parties are contesting, and Atiku is my candidate, yes, and the Tinubu is here. So now they are now focused. These two people are focusing their muzzles on the Southeast. They want to divide the votes. So in my own heart, in my opinion, I know Obi is being responsible by one of these two politicians to confuse the vote from the Southeast.
Who is sponsoring Obi?
Huh?
Atiku or Tinubu?
I said politician. What I heard, maybe APC is the one sponsoring him. He's going nowhere.
Okay.
So if Igbo people vote for Atiku, if the whole Igbo people vote for Obi, that doesn't make him president. So if Atiku is contesting for president, Atiku say, excuse me, sir, if Atiku is contesting for president, say the only Fulani people vote for her, he will not win president. So presidency is all about what do you call it? A game of numbers. People who are moving with Atiku Abubakar from the whole Nigerians. But meanwhile, the people who are very close to Atiku Abubakar are from the Southeast and from the South Side, the governors who have the structures on ground to deliver, the machineries to work. You understand? So now, if Atiku is able to win the East and South South, automatically he become president because he's from the North. So now they are trying to, that is the APC, trying to use Obi to confuse the Igbos. That is what is going on now. So say your own.
Okay. Thank you. You know, like I remember last 3 or 4 days ago, you said Obi is working for Atiku. Today, Obi is working for APC.
No, I find out. I thought it was working for PDP before, but I find out that it's working for APC.
Okay. Okay. And you are working for Atiku, right?
Yes, I'm working for Atiku. I'm working for the
Atiku.
Atiku.
You forgot that Atiku is the most
corrupt human being on planet Earth.
Okay, go on.
That's
Oh,
what
Obi is Saint Obi. Go on. You have
no,
one.
it's not saying, no.
Saint Obi is not correct.
Listen, brother.
Go on, sir.
I'm the type of person that I don't believe.
I said we have can go on now. We are hearing you, so I should let you talk. Go on, sir.
Okay. Election is not go on that.
Okay.
Okay. For me, it's better for me to do the right thing and lose.
And vote for B. The
than
right
to
thing.
do the wrong thing and win.
Okay, sir.
I prefer
Obi.
If not for Obi, I will prefer Tinubu.
Okay.
Tinubu is far better than ATIKU.
Okay.
Get that in your mind.
Okay, sir.
You understand? Because if you are talking about the right candidate, you don't need to talk about ATIKU.
Okay, so let us agree now. You are supporting Tinubu. That is because the two parties are
I must be honest with you. No, I'm supporting
Obi.
But I prefer.
Okay, are you sure Obi will win Anambra State?
What are you talking about?
I just want to ask.
Your dream. Excuse, but I'm not talking about.
I just want to know now. He will win Anambra State, Abi.
Can I talk?
I say he will win Anambra State. Talk.
Can I talk? I don't like the way you always trying to force people.
I just ask you, he will win Anambra State, or am I fighting you? He will win Anambra State. He say yes. It's a point. We're not fighting.
I don't like the way you always channeling this.
I ask you a question, Oga. You see, these are the type of people I've said. You have said your own view. He will win Anambra State. Atiku is a thief. Obi is sent. Obi, no problem for that one. Obi was not a thief. He will win. That is your choice. I'm asking you a point. Will Obi win Anambra State? That's the answer, yes or no. So my Igbo brothers, don't let these people push you into an ethnic politics. Ethnic politics have never helped us from the history of Nigeria. Obafemi Awolowo tried. He was in prison with the Action Group. He tried everything. First Republic didn't work. If you see Igbo man calling from what do you call that place now, Ogun State, he say Obi. But if Igbo man calling from Ogun State, does it mean they don't have any other people in Ogun State? Yoruba people are there. Yoruba people are there also. I will not allow Obi to deceive our Igbo brothers. I will not accept that one. Hello?
Good day.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, I was trying to call the live show. I thought that's the number on it.
Yes.
It seems I'm calling the wrong number.
No, not the wrong number. Off the one you're watching with, off that one so that we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to give my input.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I believe I believe that Obi cannot even deliver a single state.
Okay.
It's true that politics is not just about what you see online or what supporters say alone.
Okay.
You actually need a structure, which the other guy was talking about.
Okay.
You need to secure your vote at all polling units. You need resources for all that. Let's assume he has all the money to do all that. Okay. It takes time to build structures over years.
Yes.
Both the APC and the PDP has developed their structures over years. It's not just a few months type of thing. That's one.
Okay.
A common northerner will not go for Obi. And it is true, you cannot win the presidency without the North or the South.
Yes.
You look at the numbers.
Yes.
Like they say, politics is a game of numbers.
Yes.
Had it been I was Obi, I will stick in PDP, probably become the deputy to ATIKU, and
yes.
At the long run, the Igbos will have the chance.
Yes.
But by them insulting people up and down, we'll never give them presidency.
Okay.
At first, I was thinking, okay, PDP will take Igbo man. I was in support of an Igbo president,
yes,
from onset. But the way things unfold, due to the crisis of IPOP and the hate within Igbo and the Northerners, even if PDP produce a candidate from the East, it will be difficult. So I think they made the right choice on ATIKU. Bringing an Igbo man as deputy, I think it's a good choice. If I am an Igbo man, I will go for PDP because I know after 8 years or probably 4, I don't know, Igbo will have the chance to presidency.
okay.
But if at the end of the day, Obi, I don't even think, I won't say he will come forward, but I don't even think, I'm not, it's even clear, he can't, I don't think he will deliver a state. The Igbo state we are talking about.
You know why I'm here, sir? You know why I'm here? You know why I'm here today? Because I have looked at this present government now, which will end in 7 months' time. I see the juicy position we're giving to the West and North. The East, we don't have anyone. So I have looked at all those things. I see this. Before I started talking in politics, I don't talk in politics before. I was waiting for PDP to finish their primaries. When I watched the primaries, instead of the East and the Wiki to settle their differences, to join their head together and produce one person. All of them want to be president. Wiki, listen, hold on. Wiki was fighting to be president. Peter Obi was president. All of them were fighting to be president. I was watching from the far. So at the end of the day, Wiki, when Peter Obi was not able to settle their difference because of money issues, then Wiki said, Peter, I don't mind Peter Obi, how he can use money to do it. So at the end of the day, 2 of them, they disgraced themselves and they lost out. After they have lost out, then Peter Obi went to no party, on no recognized party. So I shift my attention APC. I say, oh, maybe we are going to have a good result from the APC. At the end of the day, I saw somebody who is 84 years old. Somebody is 84 years old. I once worked in a old people home here. People like what they call this man, Tinubu supposed to be in an old people home. Then they will be telling post history, talking story. Not retirement. Is start from that. It's supposed to have retired. I said, when I watch Tinubu, I look at the two systems. I say, now, I said, the best thing we have to do now, I have checked these 2 people. I check ATIKU. If you see, when ATIKU came today from airport, see, governors that are supporting ATIKU, surrounding him, they are from the South. They are from the South. ATIKU is very close to the South more than the North. Let us be, because when people are just saying Fulani bandits have continued nuisance, but we know these things, they are bandits. But is ATIKU bandits? Have you ever find any classified document that show that ATIKU is supporting financing these bandits? We also have criminals. No, just hold on, sir. Hold on. You will speak your own. You will say your own, sir. Hold on. We also have criminals from the South. But I said no.
Exactly.
I said, what I will do, let me come out. I am optimistic. What our people want, the reason why we are because the reason why our people are agitating is because of marginalization and insecurity. Insecurity have made everything to be worse. I say, I know ATIKU is our in-law, married from our south. I say, things will change. Even Nnamdi Kanu, I know Buhari will never be using Nnamdi Kanu. Never. I said, Nnamdi Kanu have helped me before. I will not lie. When I was having a case in court here in Germany, Nnamdi Kanu helped me with lawyer, with Oba of Benin. Oba of Benin was trying to stop me from talking. Just like as I'm talking now, somebody will take me to court. You cannot talk. We use money. So at the end of it, I said, how can I help you, Nnamdi Kanu? I said, these people, they are the Israelites of Nigeria. I will come out and use this my platform to unite them. When I finish uniting them, at the end of the day, when we finish this election, you see, PDP will win the whole Southeast. And PDP will win the whole South. We were not talking about position. You see, secretary to the government of the federation from Enugu State, custom general, DG of whatever, controller general of custom from Ebonyi State, Senate president from Delta State. No, from Calabar. You see, like what the West have just benefited. So what in my mind, I believe Peter Obi is being sponsored to come and cause confusion. That is why what I am doing today, if you go to my master, I have about 3 Facebook. As I'm online, I have 3 Facebook, I have YouTube, I have almost about 5 platforms that are watching me at the same time. If you go into this master platform, the people that are watching me, number 1, my highest viewers are from Lagos. Second by Abuja, followed by Enugu, followed by River State, followed by the whole Southeast. They are watching me. I swear to God. That is where my viewers are coming from. So now I have known these people are watching me. If you check the comments, the 99% of the comments, they are all Igbos. Because Nnamdi Kanu told them before he was detained or kidnapped, he said that boy says something, people should go and be listening to him. So people are saying I have betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. Is that how to betray anybody? I am saying that let us vote for this man so that we can be able to negotiate his release. And not only his release, sit down, let us dialogue. We cannot continue like this. If they say they want referendum is not a crime, but it have to be discussed. Say your own, sir.
Yeah, and even about the IPOP matter and all that. For me, if I were Nnamdi Kanu, you have your base, you have the support of your people. Produce senators, governors, all those kind of things. You can't just stay somewhere and change it. It will be very difficult for you. If, for example, now Nnamdi Kanu contested for a governor, one hand he will win.
Yes.
Let's say he has his people in the Senate. They can contest all these things. They can pass out, bills and so many things to change or to get what they want. But that aside, I don't. I understand the struggle and all that. So I don't blame anybody for that. But on the election matter, the only chance they have is to go for ATIKU, whereby they have their own person.
Yes, and the vice president is an Igbo man. Even the vice is an Igbo man. Igbo man, vice.
Yeah, even if it is not even Okowa, in fact, they will consider Okowa for next presidency. There is no two ways about it. But you cannot work against someone and expect him to bring, that's why Kwankwaso was saying they are backwards.
Okay.
Because they haven't stayed one place. Okay, now you supported you. There was I think the last time they had a deputy senate president was they had about 2, right?
Yes,
yes, and Pius,
I am. That was Obasanjo who was changing one for Obasanjo. Very funny man.
Process.
Yes.
This is a a Northerner will support you when he feels it's the right time to support you. We supported Jonathan.
Yes.
We voted for Jonathan from the North.
Yes.
So it's not you can't just see this ranting they do online will affect them greatly, and he will disgrace himself at the polls.
Okay.
Trust me, there is no way, even as it stands now, a typical Northerner, because of all the situation and everything happening, will be like, I rather go for my Northern brother than Tinubu.
Okay.
So imagine a Northern person talking about Obi, that his people are insulting them every day. They will never consider
Obi.
this guy.
Which state are you from, sir?
I'm from Niger State. I based in Abuja.
But the insecurity in Niger State is too much. We are seeing it from here.
It's not. It's not like it's too much, you know. Sometimes people exaggerate about all these things, but we definitely, insecurity is everywhere. The same issues happening in the East, we have the same issue. They are saying Fulanians, men, blah, blah, Boko Haram. The same way they kill everywhere in all parts of Nigeria. So we are basically having the same problem. I don't see why we need to hit each other. We really need to like unite.
That is what I'm saying now. That is what I'm saying now, because you see, when I was watching the Niger State, there was a time the Minister of Defense was telling them to defend themselves. I was laughing. He was telling them to defend themselves. This insecurity situation, what I know is that I know Atiku will be able to, if you remember that time when Basanjo was there, was killing people, he was killing those young people, were massacring them. He killed the Zake Biam in Benue State. He massacred people anyhow. But it was a northern man, a Fulani man. Yaradua was not from the south. A Fulani man who came to settle the situation. Kidnapping everywhere. They were kidnapping every day. But a Fulani man was Yaradua stopped that thing.
I was in a state called Lanaka in South Cyprus. Me personally, I have seen more than 200 Niger Deltans studying in Lanaka.
Amnesty.
Yes.
Even in Germany, in Germany, in Norway, all over the world, Yaradua released money for them for amnesty.
Yes,
Yaradua was a Fulani man.
They dropped their arms.
Yaradua was a Fulani man.
Somebody that will not bring division. You know, you need somebody that knows the system. All these things that are happening, people don't have proper welfare.
Okay, that is what I am doing now.
Atiku, at least he will fix the economy and people will have welfare. When people have things to do, access to basic amenities, money, someone that knows life and enjoy life, somebody like me, I'm sorry, I will never take a knife to go and fight another person because I know what enjoyment is.
See, you see why I'm very happy now. I saw some of our Southeastern, our Igbo brothers here. It was yesterday. They saw me. We sit down together. We were laughing. I was educating some of them. Say, look, OB is not contesting election. I see them. I tell them to call their family. Hold on, sir. I tell them to call their family over home and say, look, don't let anybody deceive you to betray. We have two parties in Nigeria. As long as I know, it's two parties we have. The remaining parties are secondary or tertiary. I don't know how to call it in English. That is the two-party system.
Even if another party is coming third, it will be NNPP, not LP.
Even I want to put this thing through to you now. In Anambra State, the structure of Peter Obi left in PDP. Those people have came out there, Chris Uba, the senator, the National Assembly member. They say, as Anambra State is concerned, they are working together with the governor Soludo. That Obi, as far as they are from Anambra, the structure, they are going to use all the structure for ATIKU, and they say they were going to work for their party. That is what they said. This Obi social media story. This is a super story. I don't know if you watched that movie they call Super Story movie before. Super story. Isn't the reason why I'm educating them now?
So his supporters will be like, he doesn't need structure, he's different, he's a new face. He has been in politics for a long time. It took negotiation for him to become Atiku's vice president in 2019. Abi?
Yes.
What didn't they think how he became a vice president, or how he was chosen?
No, see, let me tell you something, sir. You see, Nnamdi Kanu is the one who recommended me for our Igbo brothers and our Biafra. They say, you see, they should be listening to me. That is what I am doing. In the beginning, they will start insulting me. Shut up. I started it on time. I have to start it on time now. Immediately I started saying it. Hold on, sir. Immediately I started saying this. I'm the first person who started saying that Obi is not contesting election. Immediately I said it. The next 2 days, Father Baka came out and said that that man is not contesting election. They wanted to kill the man. They wanted to.
It's just a big joke.
They wanted to kill Ubaka. They wanted to kill that Ubaka. Even though Ubaka says something, after Ubaka, they follow anybody say Obi. All of them will, if you just open your Facebook, what is your measure of Obi? All of them will just come and say, what is this now?
They are talking about his son. His son doesn't have car. He's this one. How can you be rich and live poor? Who does that?
The children don't live in Nigeria. They live in London. The children live in
something to be proud about.
The children live in London. They live in London.
And they are saying he doesn't even have car. Is he preaching poverty? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand, I don't get what they are even talking about. It's just unfortunate.
You see what we know now, they have started, if people like us didn't came out on time now, this thing could have gone to something else. You see, Nnamdi Kanu is the one who recommended me. If I like, God's watching me. You see, they should be listening to me. That's why some people say you are betraying Nnamdi. See, anywhere Nnamdi Kanu is today is watching me, he will be proud of me. If he come out, he will be proud of me that I am telling them the right thing. What Nnamdi Kanu cannot say because of his position, I am the one telling them now, say, do this. Do this. Thank God that people that are calling from the east, those one who are on ground, they have said it just as in Enugu State, it's PDP state. Nobody is going to win there. Nobody is non-negotiable. Look at River State today now. APC in River State have collapsed their structure. They give to ATIKU. Just imagine. Let me just say now, in the whole of South where I come from, we have 6 states. Possibility, there's a possibility that ATIKU will win these 6 states. What take you to look? Let me just say now, I know that ATIKU is going to win the whole. He will win Edo, he will win Delta, he will win Bayelsa, he will win Rivers, he will win Akwa Ibom, and he will win Cross River. That is 6 states. I am optimistic that ATIKU will win Enugu State 7. But if ATIKU wins 7 states in the what do you call it, in the south, let's say he wins 7 states now. Okay, ATIKU still need 15 states. Let's say ATIKU will not win 7 states. If Kesotic ATIKU will win the whole southeast. All those people that you are just seeing now, chatting Obi, on election day, all of them will go and vote for ATIKU.
What we know for sure is, instead of the North to choose Tinubu, they will go for ATIKU. That's what we know.
I know that one. Because Tinubu is too old now, and the man is sick. The man is sick. Look at the other day, the man fell down. Look at the other day, his hand was shaking. How can this man? You see, this thing, we have tried it before. When Yar'Adua was sick, when you are sick, the government will be sick. Look at Buhari. Every time Buhari is going to London, sometimes we stay 3 months. So we want to have all those type of things again. Things will be happening. The president will be sick. We don't want sick presidents.
He feels villa medicine is different. He will get well. That's what he feels. He just wants that power and status. A former president.
Yes.
That even if he live long enough to serve the 80s.
Even though he's only 2 years, he stayed there. So far, just be. You have that name. I'm president. I see what you have been president of Nigeria. Greedy man. Greedy man. So I want to tell you, sir, as you are here, I am optimistic that, you see, those our Southeastern brothers, we are one people. And they are listening to me. Some of them will call me after programs, say, my brother, don't you see the way we are suffering? I say, don't worry. Even this Germany, we went to war. They were even suffering, they don't have food to chop. But today, everything have solved. The problem have solved.
It's a process. How old is Nigeria, after independence? People don't think about all these things. There are countries that stayed hundreds of years, to develop.
So I'm telling my people, say, look, let us take this thing easy. People who have died will not come back again. We know these bandits, the way they came, like in my state, they just enter inside forest, started kidnapping people. Our governor called the Seriki. Like in my state, I'm respecting my governor. My governor is a nice man. What happened in my state? I'm from Edo State. I will not lie. The way they drove them from the east. When they drove them, many of them came to our state. When they came to our state, Before you know what, they will just go to village, people will go to farm, they will just catch those people, they will rape these women, they will be doing all these things. Do you know what our governor did? Our governor invited the Hausa community, the Aseriki. He called them to government house. He told them that any area where you have the Seriki, if anything happen, I'm going to hold the Seriki responsible for that. You understand? He called all the Hausa community. Those Hausa people, this Hausa Fulani and Hausa, they are working together. They're almost the same thing. They called them and he cautioned them. He hold a meeting. Since that time, the governor have done that one. How many times have you seen the Fulani raping people, doing all those things again? But the other one that happened the other day in what do you call that place? In where Oshomole come from, former governor. When it happened, the Hausa Fulani in that environment, they took those people and showed them the people who did it, and they were catch. They catch them. Some of them were killed. Have you ever heard Fulani in Edo State, the way they are showing it before? Fulani will be shouting. Have you seen those things again? Our governor have tried. If somebody tried, you praise him for that. But what we are saying is that I believe that this insecurity article will put an end to it. That is my belief. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, my brothers, I see our Igbo brothers. Let us prove ourselves. Say, yes, we voted for Atiku before. This time around, we are going to go to vote for him. There is no difference between Peter Obi and Ifeanyi Okowa. Ifeanyi Okowa is an Igbo man speaking Igbo language. It's our brother, vice president and Igbo man. I am 100% optimistic that Okowa will deliver. Thank you. You will be very surprised when Nnamdi Kanu will come out. I will be there to welcome Nnamdi Kanu. You'll be surprised. You'll be laughing at yourself. I don't love Nnamdi Kanu. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Good morning. I'm calling from New Zealand.
New Zealand. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know what's happening. I'll be following the test.
Yes. Yeah. What is happening, sir? Pause that one you are watching with so you can hear me.
So what did you say? That I'm moving away from the screen.
Yes. You see the reason why we are here, the reason why I'm here, sir. Because the reason why I'm here, because the way this election is going is two ways. It's two ways. It have always been like this right from independence. It's two ways. The first republic, it was Nnamdi Azikiwe who went to go and merge with Tafawa Balewa to become a prime minister. He was the ceremonial president. It has always been like this. The East have to support the North, or the West have to support the North to be president. That is how it has always been. It has never changed.
Right.
So now, this thing have come again, and this very past election, the West supported the North, and they produced Tinubu. All the position we have in Nigeria, they share it between North and West. Now, this opportunity have come our side now. And the vice president to Atiku now, you say?
When you say our side,
our side now, that's the South and the Southeast is one zone. It's almost the same thing. It's the same thing. All right. I know them as to be the same. The Southeast and South, we are PDP members. We are just, there is stronghold of PDP. Now this thing have come to our side now. They have brought Ifeanyi Okowa as vice president. Now, the Senate president will also come from our side now, both the vice president and the Senate president. And not only that one, Minister of Petroleum will also come from our zone. If case not taken, we will also have secretary to the government of the federation from our zone. So what I'm saying now is that let us, even though some people said they are looking to succeed away from Nigeria, the only way you can succeed away from Nigeria is through dialogue. It's not, if you want to use war to do it. South Sudan try it, take many years before they succeeded. Okay, now what I'm saying is that even though we are looking for referendum, how can we have this referendum? It have to be diplomatic means of having it. Look, let me say, now that we are one party system, if you look at from Edo to Calabar, we are one party. From Calabar to Enugu, we are one party. You just look, we are the owner of this party. PDP belongs to Southeast and South. So we don't want somebody to come from nowhere, come and be shouting to deceive anybody. We know he doesn't even have support of the North.
Can I come in a bit?
Oh yeah, come in, sir.
I've been listening to your comments and what you discuss with other guys. Yeah, so I think that the men that were the pioneers, the pillars of Nigeria, the guys that formed Nigeria, I think that they had something that they said there is something that they agreed on. This is where I'm actually coming in. Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, the different regions to at least to part in being the president, and then the Hausa has been, Yoruba person has been one time, and then I think that is where all these things are coming from. Then the Southeast needs to be in that position. So, but I also think that PDP, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I also think that PDP, I love PDP. I am a member of PDP, but I would say that PDP somehow had made a mistake. I think so. This is what I would say.
Okay.
Because they did not want to go that step. Yeah, because they should have nominated someone. The flag bearer should have been someone from Southeast, not really ATIKU. It's not the person. PDP is supposed to be, I'm supporting PDP, but they have made they have played a game by choosing someone that they are not supposed to choose at this time of, I don't know. So, for peace to reign in Nigeria, I think that they need to put someone who is from Southeast to be the president, as the presidential flag bearer. This is my thing.
Okay.
So I believe that's
Oga, let me tell you something. You see, when Buhari was contesting the elections, Buhari never knew whether it's zone or it's not zone. Buhari never look at zoning. 2003. No, in 2003, Buhari contested the election with Obasanjo. Buhari never cared whether the power was zone to south or zone to north. He contested the election. He lose. In 2007, he contested with Yaradua. No, he contested the election with who?
Yeah, it was for a Hausas, and then Yaradua won the election. So, but he didn't complete it.
He contested 2007. He lost it. He lost it. I know he was the one who won that election, but what we are saying now is that Buhari was in politics. If you are very close to politician, politics is a game of patience. Politics is a game of patience. We were a member of a political party. If you contest for House of Assembly member, State House of Assembly, maybe you lose. If you run come out for party, you can't run come back. They're not going to respect you. The next time, they're not going to even give you that position again. But if you lose the election, you will still remain, continue with the party. The time you don't expect, they'll come call you, so you come and be a minister. This man. See, now that it have happened like this, Wike and Obi have made us to lose the chance. They are the one who caused this problem. Now that they have made us to lose this chance, Wike was fighting Obi now. You saw what happened. Now let us be honest with ourselves. Look at how Wike was talking bad about Obi. When Obi left the party, he was criticizing Obi. We all saw what happened. Wike knew. Wike betrayed the Southeast. That is the truth. If Wike could have said, "Oh, now it's our Southeast to rule," all those money he went to go and waste. If you tell Wike that time, don't waste this money, use this money to support Dave Umahi, he will not do. He say he won't be president. You want by force, by fire by force.
I can agree with you now that it was probably a mistake from Wike. He should have supported P2B, just like ATIKU and one other Northerner.
Tambawa.
I remember that a Northerner decided to
support.
How they say?
Tambawa,
yeah,
Tambawa.
He said he's
his brother.
Yeah, for ATIKU, and then that was why ATIKU won the presidential flag bearer.
Yes.
So the Southeast guys would have done that. It was weak.
All of them came out and said they want to be president. In short, nearly all the Southeast bring one vote, one person for president. What is this? How is that how to do it? Somebody from Anambra State want to be president. Somebody from Imo State want to be president. Is that how to be president? In the whole north, they bring one person. You just bring the whole 5 states. You bring 5 candidates, and you are not complaining that the PDP favor.
But to be honest, it's better to take someone who is competent. I know people say that Labour Party doesn't have structure, so
I want to ask a question. You live in New Zealand, right?
Yeah, I live in New Zealand. I see what is happening.
How many parties in the party there?
It's just 2 here.
It's
the
2.
Party is 2.
And that 2 always produce. What do you have, prime minister or president in that country?
Prime minister.
That party always produce prime minister, abi?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Who is producing prime minister?
You know, here it's not like Nigeria. They don't give money. They don't give.
I'm not asking about money, okay? You don't understand me. I'm not asking about money.
Yeah.
In Britain, they have many parties. They have Green Party, they have different ones, but they have 2 major parties. That is, they call the party Labour Party and Conservative. These 2 are major parties that always form government with others. They are the major party, you understand? So they are the one. That is, you said it yourself, it's 2. Because these people know how to do it, is 2. Because it's always like that, 2. Even though you have 50 parties, but that 2, they know they are the base. That is, you said it's 2 major parties, they have the 2. So for something that even though if Donald Trump come out with another party in America, he will not win president. He knew the only 2 parties that can make him president is a Democrat or Republican. That's where he came. If they have denied Donald Trump that ticket, he go and contest another party. He will not win. He will not win because no structure. So my brother, if you are an Igbo man, I'm begging you, sir, this coming government, we the Igbos want to be proud that this is our party. Even though we want to have a referendum, let us have one party. We are PDP. So we want to have a referendum. Let us negotiate with strength. Nobody is talking about referendum. They're talking about Obi. That's what they are talking now.
Someone who is competent to lead Nigeria. I'll leave you here. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. See, an average Igbo man is not talking about referendum. They want good government. They want good security. They want jobs. Our Igbo brothers, I will continue to use my platform to fight for Nnamdi Kanu. Anyway Nnamdi Kanu is today, and I know, yes, this boy is fighting for me. I will go to Nigeria and go to Abuja. When they are swearing ATIKU in, I will go there. Some people say the Yoruba will arrest me. Forget those one. Did I kill anybody? Did I kill somebody? What did I do? I want you people will see me in Abuja when I'm there. Say yes to go and see Nnamdi Kanu. I go and see him. We must work together. Because Nnamdi Kanu, if I don't help him, what would I gain? Those people who are here shouting obedient, we are happy with you. Carry those votes. If you know you are obedient family, go and vote for Adeleke. After the election, you ask me what is the way forward. You will see massive development, restructuring, strategy. Those insecurity, those bandits, they collect their guns. We cannot continue like this. Brother, I love you so much. Our Igbo brothers who are living in Lagos State, please vote for the party of your choice. Don't allow people to use this ethnic politics to cause confusion. You see the Fulanis, the Hausas, the different tribes in the north, they are watching you. The way some of our brother, if you look at people who are insulting, writing rubbish, they are from the Igbo extraction. We don't want all those things to happen. We will not accept all these things. You see what is happening now. If you go to social media, these people that are just writing, we don't want Igbo people to be associated with these miscreants. Because Obi have said it. He said these people, they are criminals. He doesn't know them. They are being sponsored. So if you are still shouting obedience, Obi have said it, he don't know you. So me, I'm ready to work with you now. All you need to do, send money home and tell your family to vote for ATIKU Abubakar. It's a unifier. He's going to release Nnamdi Kanu. This is the reason why I'm campaigning for him. Please send money home. Tell them to vote for ATIKU Abubakar, the man who will bring peace to this artist, who will make sure that this Southeastern Nigeria turn to Israel. Yeah, those insecurity. Look, you cannot go to Imo State. Military men everywhere. The problem now in Imo State now is between Hope Uzodinma and what is the name of that man? What is the name of that man? Hope Uzodinma and Rocha Sokorocha. Look at Ebuago killing our Igbo brothers. I love you. Please, I am fighting for you. Look at my face. Don't I look like one of you? Even though I put this Muslim something, in James you can buy it and wear it. Doesn't mean whether you're a Muslim or Christian. Please, brothers, we have so many Igbo people who are business people in North, Kano, Sokoto, Kaduna. Please go and vote for ATIKU. Don't let anybody come and use Obi to deceive you there. Let the Northerners see your zeal, your love, so they can give us these presidents in 2030. If we behave well, 2027, they will give us these presidents. ATIKU could just because the way we are, people are just ATIKU say, I want to rule 4 years and give us. Please let us put our house in order. I love you so much. I'm leaving you with Kwankwaso. Good night.
That Kwankwaso and NNPP is all over the world, not only on African continent. We are in Asia, we are in America, we are in Europe, we are Australia, everywhere, and we have even functioning offices there. So for people who are thinking, in fact, they are wishful thinking that we are only in Kano, and I like the way you are calling Kano only. I think these people are living for a big shocker. We are moving. Let them say it's only restricted to my village in Kano. We hear them, and let's see how it goes. In fact, from the beginning, people were not taking NNPP seriously. And they thought, just like you are saying now, Kano. I'm so happy that everybody believes that Kano owns, or NNPP owns Kano. But I can tell you, we are everywhere in this country, including Arise TV. If you go and do census there, I can tell you that hardly can you get anybody who will be bold enough to say it's APC or PDP. And even if you go home, and I challenge anybody to ask around him at home or in the market or anywhere, to ask how many members do we have around him. Kwankwaso and NNPP is everywhere in this country, but if they know you are an enemy of the masses, nobody will talk to you about it. And we are so happy, those of us in NNPP, that a lot of work has been done over the years. At least the work that we can call our own is 30 or 47 years, depending upon when you start counting. And in northern Nigeria today, Kwankwaso and NNPP is a household name, So also in the southern Nigeria. So we are so happy with the way we are moving. And if you are in doubt, look at how we set up our structures in 4 months. In fact, in 1 month, just in March, from beginning of March to 30th of March, when we had our convention in Abuja, we were able to set up our structures in all the wards, the local governments, and the state and the national. So I'm happy with the progress so far, and I thank Almighty God for giving us good health and good life, long life, to set up what is now known to be a game changer. This NNPP has changed the game completely. Those who think head or tail they will win election either because they have government or believing that the government has failed, now I'm sure they must be rethinking of their chances. So I thank God that we have an NPP, which is a national party across this country.
Senator Kwankwaso, the Constitution requires that the party that will win the presidency of Nigeria should have 25% in 2/3 of the 36 states and the FCT of the Federation. So this is not just about Kano State. Are you very confident that the NNPP will be able to meet that constitutional requirement, considering the fact that your party will be squaring up against the PDP and the APC, two very strong, dominant, existent political parties? What gives you the confidence that you can change the game?
What you said for APC and the PDP was a history. And I can assure you that our party is in each and every nooks and corners of this country. And I have confidence in my mind that NNPP is in the position to fulfill that constitutional requirement. Don't forget, Ruben, I was in the 1994-95 Constitutional Conference as an elected delegate from Kano State. And we deliberately put that in the draft that we sent to federal government, believing that no zone, in fact, not even region, north or south, that is in the position to put anybody to become the president of this country, even when they vote for him 100%. That's the idea. We don't want any sectional president in this country. We don't want any tribal president in this country. We don't want somebody who will go and form a regional government in the villa, believing that he has now an opportunity. So I'm very conversant and aware of that provision, and I'm also very conversant and believe that our party will get the required percentage across the country. There are people who think with this game change of the NNPP, it will be necessary for us to go for the second ballot in 2023. Whatever the case, I have no doubt in my mind that this party, the NNPP, is a game changer. And I would love to see how people would campaign in the PDP or the APC on what they will tell Nigerians, either to continue the good things that they have done, or they will apologize and tell us that they are going to change when they get into power in 2023. So let's wait and see how it goes. But we are aware of the provision of the Constitution as amended in this country.
Okay, Senator Kwankwaso, in the course of that negotiation with the Peter Obi camp, the people who now go by the name the Obedient Movement, you were quoted as having said that you cannot be vice president to anybody because nobody will vote for a candidate from the southeast. Okay? So we guess that was why that conversation. didn't go through. And that was confirmed by Alhaji Buba Galadima on another program on this station, who said, no, Senator Kwankwaso cannot be anybody's vice president. But can you let us into how your mind is working as to who eventually will be your running mate? Would that person come from the southeast or the south-south or the southwest? Because you have to take a decision on that, and you know whether or not Ladipo Johnson is a placeholder or not. So where is your running mate likely to come from, since you seem to have concluded that the people of the southeast have no electoral value?
Ruben, I'm happy that you have the record of what I said that day. I didn't say that I would not be the vice president of anybody, but I gave an analysis of the situation, that the best arrangement was for NNPP to have the ticket and the other party to be the vice president. Now, the way you are putting it is not the best way to put it, and actually we didn't put it that way. But in any case, I have answered this very question, that we are flexible. We have from now to the end of the 15th of this month to take our decision. And if we decide to take from any of the three zones, so be it. And I believe that at the end of the day, we will bring the vice president or vice presidential candidate that will be the best for the party and the best for this country.
Well, Senator, insecurity is a major problem in Nigeria. A few days ago, we just had groups now identified as ISWAP or Ansaru attacking the Kuje medium security facility in Abuja, just a few kilometers away from the presidential villa. Before then, we had an attack on the INEC facility in Igbo North, local government area of Enugu State. We have had clerics of the Catholic extraction being kidnapped here and there, attacks on trains and all of that. This is a big problem, and we keep saying on this station that whoever is going to be the next president of Nigeria must deal with the challenge of insecurity. You have a minister of defense. What do you think is wrong? Where do you think we're dropping the ball? That, bandits, terrorists, who just run roughshod. Are you still excited about the presidency of Nigeria, knowing that we could get to a point where terrorists could storm Aso Rock and cause mayhem and escape with it?
Yes, Ruben, is very unfortunate that Nigerians have to go through this serious quagmire. Everywhere is under attack, including the prisons, roads, markets, houses, everywhere. And it's very unfortunate also that we have not had any deliberate action from the government at the center and even at the state level. People are worried, people are concerned, because the issue of security affects almost all other areas, including the economy itself. In northern Nigeria today, there are many farmers who cannot go to the farm, even when it is rainy season now. Many businessmen cannot move around to go to Kano, to go to Lagos and other places to purchase whatever they want to buy for selling, and vice versa. And this is creating a lot of problems, a lot of concern. I'm not even talking of our brothers and sisters, the ones you mentioned in the east, and some or many people in the north, especially those who were kidnapped in the last train attack between Abuja and Kaduna. And these things are happening on a daily basis. This news is only coming through Arise and other places when it affects senior students of this country. And at the end of the day, there is nothing to give government and people confidence that government is doing something. And that is the worst even side of it. What we hear is normally statements by spokesmen of governments in this country. And for me, I think is a way of showing or displaying the weaknesses and the failure of government in this country. And I believe this is the time to advise our brothers and sisters in authority to make sure that lives and properties are protected. And worst is that some couple of days that our Kuje prison was broken and many terrorists, bandits, and so on were released. Now they are on the run, they are in the society. So only God knows what will happen in the next couple of days, weeks, and months. And this is the time for government and security agencies to wake up, Senator, to make sure that Nigerians are protected.
Senator Kwankwaso, if I may interrupt you, I'm sorry to do that. Yes, we all know what the problem is. We all will tell government must do something. But what should government do? You want to be president of Nigeria. What's your own idea as to how that problem can be solved? If you were to become president in 2023, how will you go about it? Considering the fact that, well, you are not an army general. An army general has failed. You were Minister of Defense, so you have some level of insider knowledge. So what do you think should be done? What will you do?
You see, what should be done is not the issue of the Army General alone. It is the issue of management of the armed forces, security agencies, and even the country itself. You see, what should be done, first of all, is not what I say here that is important. What is important is for Nigerians to remember what we have done in Kano. In Kano, we found ourselves in the middle of attack by Boko Haram in 2012. The Boko Haram had wanted to make Kano its base by all means. And we took necessary action, not only to stop them, but also to put infrastructure on the ground that up till this moment, the Kano State people are enjoying from what has been set up in terms of organizational arrangement, in terms of security, the equipment that were being purchased and put in place, the synergy we established between the military and other paramilitary people in this country and this state, and of course the jobs that were being created, the educational arrangement that was being done by training thousands of young men and women in 14 countries around the world, by establishing 2 universities, Kano University of Science and Technology and Northwest University, by also establishing 26 various institutes for young men and women to be trained and retrained in various trades, in various centers and so on. That is in addition to 44 boarding technical schools that we established in Kano and 44 schools for Islamic studies for those who are interested in sending their children to schools to study both Western and, of course, Islamic education in Kano State. And hundreds of secondary schools that we established, thousands of classrooms, special classrooms that we established. Ruben, I want to tell you that when I was governor here, 2 years before I left government, there was no child in Kano who did not get a space. I'm not talking of people who go and sit down, a chair to sit down and be in primary school. There was no child in this state that had secondary qualification that could not get space. So also tertiary institutions. In fact, the 2 universities were established, one in 2001, one in 2012, were even complaining to me that they had no Kano indigents to put in their universities because most of them were abroad. Some were in federal and other state universities in this country, including private universities. We sent 412 young men and women to Al-Kalam University. We sent 300 to Ignadian University, 300 to Bells University, 200 to Crescent University, and 25 to Abti in Yola. And we had good arrangement with Maiduguri University, Usman Danfodio, Ahmad Bello University, and we built 300-bed hospital, beds for them as a hostel. And of course, I'm so happy that the hostels are still in use today. So we were given golden opportunity to send our children. So you see, our security is not just based on the military and this and that and the guns and so on. We see security as a complete arrangement whereby everybody will be engaged. The few that will not hear or want to break the law, of course, that is why we have all this on the arrangement. Now, Ruben, what I want anybody who wants to aspire to be president to do is not only to come and tell us what he or she is going to do. They should tell us, because these are people who were in one place or the other in the past. And we want people who have performed, people who have capacity, people who have proved to understand what to do even under the most difficult circumstances. We will not go for experiment in 2023. This country, as far as we see it, is on the edge now. Nobody will go just by promises and big grammars. We want to go to everybody. If you are a governor, okay, you are a governor.